Testing, 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 testing. Welcome in to another SR51 Media Show. I am your host, SR51 Media, or Salt Replay, or SR. If you have not known before, those are my names. That is my first name, SR51 Media, and then the other name that I use as a username is Salt Replay, and the shortest version, if they don't give you a lot of letters, is SR. Give me 1 second while I get the chat together, so I'm paying attention to everyone. Give me 1 moment here. Alright, we are in here, We're in there like swimwear. Okay, so first, before we get into, and I'm going to be doing some trades to get things rolling. First, let me tell you, before I get into what's been going on, is the franchise almost got lost. And how the franchise almost got lost was when I bought my Xbox, which was maybe like, because I know I bought my Xbox, the Xbox Series X, either like when it came out or like a year or so after it had came out, right? Yham 5750, thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for starting the stream off of likes. You were greatly appreciated. ZY Chasing, thank you for the likes. Thank you for the likes. So the thing about it was, I bought my Xbox Series X about, I want to say maybe in that same year that the new Xbox came. I mean that the white one came out, or at least a year after. I know, right? So what happened was, I bought this hard drive, one of those Seagate, because they had the card that you could plug in, and the one that you could, they had the card that you could put in the back, and they had the hard drive one that you could plug in. So cut a long story short, I bought the hard drive one that you could plug in. Now this was like 6-7 years ago or so, right? And what happened was, I know that I've transferred at least a terabyte up and a terabyte down. So for whatever reason, these past couple of days, when I went to go check on the franchise, it showed that not just on this franchise, but it was having hard troubles moving games from the hard drive to the Xbox and back and forth. So I said, okay, well, let me just disconnect it. So what happened was, I don't know whether it was because I disconnected it while the game was on or what, but what happened was, the game took this franchise with it to the hard drive. And I was like, wait, so the game is on Xbox, but the hard drive save file is on the hard drive. So I was at a curious situation. So these past couple of days and weeks, outside of everything else I'm going to tell you, I had to make the decision on whether I was going to either start the franchise over, because I couldn't play with this hard drive anymore because I didn't want it to corrupt my Xbox and other game save datas, or I was going to disconnect it and see what happens. So today, I literally, my hand to God, I'm glad that I did it, but I took pictures of everybody's players and their rosters, right? And I said, all right, we're just going to redo everything today. But as you can see, luckily, we didn't have to do that. I came into the franchise. Everything is still here. As you can see, most of all are, not even most, it's right where we left it. So I wanted to put that out there because I know a lot of people feel like, when you play offline, that there's no real, saving to it. A lot of times, online franchises get corrupted and get deleted and stuff because, updates and things can do that. But offline is more saved to the hard drive, so, like, you can advance it to, like, what year am I in now? You can advance it to the year I'm in and say 2027, right? The 2027 season. The 2027 season in week 17 and be okay. So that's the first part that I wanted to at least address what was going on there. Second of all, so I don't know, I'm going to have to ask my dentist. I don't know if it's because, like, when I'm, like, sleeping or when I'm gaming that I'm grinding my teeth. But that, like, back molar part or whatever, I kind of cracked a piece. And for a while it was regular and everything like that. But I guess with it getting, like, it gets cold and when it gets cold, I don't know how everybody feels, but, at my age and stuff, you get cold, you get a little joint pain, a little pain here or there. So it's a little irritable. It's a little irritable right now. It's nothing major. It's not something I feel as though it has to be seen about. I'm pretty sure it's something I can get taken care of later, but it is something that kind of kept me from being able to do streams these past couple of days. A couple injuries I had and also some other things we had to do. So that was the beginning of what went on with the system, what went on with me health-wise. The other thing, the SR51media.com, let me rest assured, because I know everyone might have seen this and not understand why. SR51media.com is still under our control. When it is not, I will always make you aware, but it is still under our control. If I can say anything, and I want to get this on record because I want, people to be able to look back on it. I started this thing up maybe like 10 plus years ago, okay? When Xbox still could stream to YouTube, before there was a Mixer, before there was a Theta, before there was a TikTok, when there was only YouTube and Twitch. You had two options, okay? Twitter didn't even let you stream to it when it was still Twitter, okay? I'm not saying it to step on anybody's toes or to say I'm better than you or anything like that, because I never think that way or am that way. But I reached a lot of people with that website, and I have proof of it. I was one of those type of people. I'm one of those people that believe in keeping files because you never know when you could have to look back on them and stuff. So basically, I think I had the website from like 2019 all the way up till now, right? And my experience with it was, the program itself, like, GoDaddy's program itself and stuff like that was pretty nice. I feel like it was very, how can I say it? It was very entertaining as a program to be able to use and work with every day and stuff like that. I feel that if I had to say anything, I feel that it's good for people that want specific things. I think if I can say anything without getting into like a review of their stuff, if you have that kind of money like I had, I'm not saying had like I didn't have it at the time, or have it now type thing, but if you have that sort of money to put towards a website where you build it, I would recommend checking out, say, a website that somebody builds and monitors for you. Because I think there's a lot to a website that people don't understand about, like, in my opinion, writing articles, researching the topics, as well as posting photos, as well as keeping it rotated at least weekly, to keep up with somebody like an IGN and who else is doing it now? IGN and a couple of other, websites out there and stuff. You got to be rotating with that, every day. And because you got to understand, these guys write 4 or 5 articles per console a day, and I'm only one man. And I'm a husband first, Christian, husband, brother, son, brother, type thing, cousin, friend. So in those capacities, digital artist in my own right, wanting to do my own thing in the digital world. So what happened was I noticed that this was kind of causing like a pull in too many directions with the website thing. So I said, okay, if the website, first of all, what I recognized was that I can still keep my address as long as I want to. It's just right now I'm not going to put anything online publish-wise because I feel like the pace of having to keep up with it is a lot. So I'm pausing that right now. When it comes to the podcast, I'm going to be honest with you, right? And y'all know I keep it real with y'all 51 Dynasties here in the TikTok and YouTube world. If I had to be honest, podcasting is something done better by people that don't do this, okay? This is not a podcast. This is not, it's a podcast inside of a game stream, but it's a game stream, and a little bit I'm about to, well, not even a little bit, I need to be getting this roster. Excuse me. Right now, what's going on is basically, this is a game stream. Once I get down to basic topics, hold on 1 second. BC, thank you for the mics. Thank you for the mics. Once I get down these topics and the things that I wanted to bring up, and I get the roster tailored to where I want to put it, I think that we're gonna be in a spot where we can go ahead and kick over some games, and then the topics will be gaming related and things like that because it's a game stream, right? So the podcast thing, I felt like was taking away time. If I could say anything, I feel like in a way, I feel like kind of in a way that Okay. I feel that what was going on was that it was taking me away from game streaming. Like honestly, because it was so much like. Can I put it without sounding rude? There was so much like stuff I had to do in addition to being able to game stream. You know, it was one of those things where it's like, okay, I have to write this article, I have to write this review, I have to change this art picture. You know, I even for drawing, I started noticing there was like one night where I really wanted to just like focus on drawing, and what do you call it? I really wanted to focus on drawing, and um, I had to take some time to think about what do you call it? And then I'm waiting for some time where I could take some Tylenol for this tooth I mentioned. But yeah, I had to wait till like later that night to be able to draw because I was like, okay, I got to write this article, I got to do this, I got to do that, and I kind of felt like myself that it was one of those things where okay, now Quentin Nelson's coming up on his ninth year, and Christian Lindstrom's coming up on his ninth year. I don't think any one of them are up for retirement. Um, having T Mac as a wide receiver has put me into a position where I can't have like say Tim Warren, Tyler. I was able to pick up Tyler Warren, who's 25 years old from the Colts, and he's almost a 90. So I have a very good slew of tight ends. I believe these two guys need to be here because if anything happens to them two, we're screwed behind this position. T Mac's one of my favorite wide receivers that I've seen light up the NFL this year. He ended up becoming, I think, Offensive Rookie of the Year. So I think what I'm gonna do is for the three. I think the three is better being say the people behind. Vera Tucker is at 88 right now. If I'm not mistaken, I have a young boy that's also a superstar that's on the practice squad. Yes, that is now at 84. So he's only 4 points below him. So I think Vera Tucker can go ahead and be traded. I think we can get maybe a good person for him. We have a backup on the practice squad that'll be just fine. Um, Also, what I was going to say was I know it's going to get ugly over the offseason with the NFC and the AFC and the crowds, and I know we're going to be going at each other and stuff like that. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and trade, what's his name? Um, Dexter Lawrence and Abdul Carter, as good as they are. Um, because I feel that myself personally, like, it just doesn't, it's never really settled well with me with the whole them playing for the squad. I mean, I could keep them because my uncle was a Giants fan and my cousin is a Giants fan, but we kind of go at each other about that. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just pick somebody else out. So I think that for the left and right edge position, with Abdul Carter is like one of the best. With 4 years of advance, he's one of the best. What I would say is to hold down the right edge. I would say Nolan Smith is ready to go probably. So you probably could move. You probably could move Abdul. You could probably move Abdul, Dexter Lawrence, and at Tucker, right, and have the three moved. But the problem that's going to come in is Steven. Thank you very much, and thank you very much. The problem that would come in is replacing them. You know what I mean? See how like from Abdul Carter from basically number 3 all the way down to Nolan Smith, you're good. But then below that, right, no one else triggers the X factor all the way down. And then I think Carter. I know Nolan is star and Carter has become X factor. So it's like one of those like now below that I had Will Anderson. I just got Will Anderson because the trade was on. And then below him, I could shift out for a Josh Hines Allen, who is actually not a what do you call that there? Not a New York Giant, basically. And then outside of him, there's no other X Factor. He is in his 8th year. And then I could keep Tyler, which I wanted to do. And then there also is my man Chop Robinson. I always like the boy Chop. Chop is, I think Chop would like being here. I could be wrong. He wants a mentor to position, which we wouldn't have. Highest value offer. Okay, so Chop might be a little difficult, but I do like Chop. Chop is a top 4 team halfback. I think that it could be Chop or it could be the boy that I have on the squad. But either way, I think you could get rid of all 3 of them dudes, right? Get below the 3-person trade and then operate from there. Now, you could also, at the same time, if you didn't want to move them, right? And then I'm gonna get back to what I was telling you about everything else. Um, if you didn't want to necessarily move them, and you felt like you have a stacked linebacker room, because the young boy Connor Monroe is only like 2 points away from Jeremy, and Jeremy's actually almost 30 years old. You could move Jeremy to say you gave the New York Bulls a pass. Let's say, because I mean, let's be real, New York Bulls and Philly Bulls, we go at each other sports wise, but there's never really like a. I don't think I've ever been in a situation, because I've known people. I have family that I've been to New York myself, and have family that come back and forth to New York, so I don't really have a problem with them. Now it's the Cowboys, we're talking about something different. But with Jeremy, I did pick up Jeremy. I feel like he's a great linebacker. Linebackers are very hard to replace, in my opinion. Now with Thomas is the part where he's a great cornerback, and then I think he really liked being here too. Yeah, so he's gonna 9 times out of 10 he's gonna develop very well. But when you look at the practice squad, we do, when it comes to cornerbacks, we do have the boy Joel Howard, who is a 79 at 22 years old, and he's hidden, and he looks like he's going to turn out pretty well. He has an 86 zone coverage, 75 man coverage, play recognition at 80. Tackling could be a little bit better, but he is in a position where basically, he's kind of like a 5th string wide receiver, but he is going to get better and better. So, now also the 3-person thing is what I'm trying to understand, because I think what happened was I did pick up Tua Tagovailoa. He's another player that I like that I could tell was on a down slope. Now with Will Campbell, Will was somebody that I liked, right? But Will had a horrible showing in the playoffs. I don't know why, but he just didn't show up in the playoffs. Now I'm wondering if Will, because he's actually a star, right? I'm wondering if Will is going to get dropped down to a normal, or possibly if Will is going to be dropped down to a what do you call that there? If Will is going to be dropped down to a what do you call it there? Excuse me, a normal cornerback, a normal left tackle, and get a point reduction. That's why I wanted to come out. I think that as much as I liked him, I think that he's going to get possibly a point reduction. So we're going to put him on the trade. We're also going to see, I know I got rid of Tristan Wirfs, but by the time you put somebody like, say, Tucker, Thomas, and him on there, I got Will from the Patriots. I don't know if I actually sent Tristan Wirfs over there. I doubt they would just, to tell you the truth, I doubt anybody would trade you Tristan Wirfs, but I have a lot of picks, so if I wanted to say, because I picked up Will Campbell because I like Will, right, but that performance that I saw in the playoffs shows me they might be coming for him downgrade-wise in a little bit. So, all right, the Chargers. Let's see. What if I did 1 for 1? Okay, it's no interest. Okay, what if I did cornerback? Some interest. I have a lot of picks that you cannot have. No, how about 129? Oh, okay, so if I moved it up, y'all would probably be willing to come up off of Tristan. Okay. What about a 29? Okay. I am willing to go in this year's draft. How about a 30? Okay. Tristan Wirfs, in my opinion, is definitely worth multiple first-round picks. If I was to trade him, there is a possibility that I could move Landon Dickerson to right guard. Or, excuse me, you know what? Why would I even trade him? I could actually trade off the line for real, because they're looking for a left guard or a right. Well, you know what they're looking for? A right guard, right? The main person we were saying was my man Tucker over here, because Tucker, as good as he is, he barely wants to be here, and he only here because of the money. So, and I've been looking to move him for a minute. So how about him? Okay, puts up a little point. So how about Tucker, because I have a left tackle, and I can move Will Campbell because I like Campbell. He said, you got Twitch? Yes, I do, Charlie. It's not live right now, but I do have a Twitch. I'm live on YouTube right now. But it is live it's on live on Twitch at night and stuff. But I'm live on YouTube right now. Where it's side by side. If you're looking for side by side, that's over on YouTube. Yeah, so Vera Tucker wants out anyway, so we could go ahead and move him along. You know, kind of skip him down the road. And then because you can replace linemen, I'm starting to notice are starting to be able to be replaced. Cornerbacks a little bit harder. I think with Thomas might be a little bit harder to replace than the average person. But if it gets me Tristan Wirfs, I would say I am willing to trade Thomas because Tristan Wirfs is one of the best left tackles in the business. It would solidify the line. Okay, so you could probably put a first round pick with this, and I gotta make space anyway, so I gotta start moving people. So it's better to move people in a situation where, say, let's go with a 2029, and almost. How about a 2029, and yeah, I'm willing to do it for. So that would be Elijah Vera Tucker from the Jets. Hold on one second, I didn't even pull up the chat part. Excuse me, y'all, if I didn't see the chat over there. My bad. I didn't even put the information in the chat. Give me 1 second here. Boom. That one. Oh, wait. Excuse me. Got to readjust some of these posts. I just realized that. Hold on 1 second here. Okay, and then that goes there. Give me 1 second. I'm sorry about that. Didn't put the information in the chat. All right, there it is. So yeah, what I was saying was, I would be getting up Vera Tucker, who I don't really care for like that. I could always turn Will Campbell from a left tackle to a right guard, right? Bring back Tristan Wirfs. As far as Elijah Thomas goes, looking at it, I would like to keep Thomas because cornerbacks are kind of hard to get, and there's only a certain amount of superstars and X factors. So how about this? How about he said no way this goes through. How about instead of the 2029 pick, Tristan Wirfs is one of the best left tackles in the business. So how about I would be willing to go as high as 16. Okay. So we have a almost trade basically. Let's see here. Manny, yo, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Shout out to my moderator, Manny. Be sure to go on over to his channel, sub up, great content creator as well. How's that day going, Manny? Yo, welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the stream. How's been things, huh? He said, what week is this? We are in week 16, 17. Right now, it is only about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. We have no plans to really leave the house like that, so we might be playing some playoffs today. Let's see how it goes. I'm only doing 1 or 2 trades, and I'm shutting the playoff thing back off. I only turned it on. Yeah, you're still in the Ravens. Why? You want out? I mean, now's the time. I'm before the trade deadline goes back off. Okay. I mean, let's see. Here's the thing about it. I don't really want to destroy my team like that, but I do have to make space, so somebody would end up getting traded. How about this? Jeremy OK is a 87, right? And the young boy behind him is an 84, and he's like 3 points higher. How do I get on a team? Charlie, so how you get on the team is, basically what you would do is you would join the community here, right? And not paid. Let me explain this. Let me explain this right now. None of this is money, right? So what happens is you would join the community here and then slide on over to YouTube, join the community there, and then go to really only those two, because those are the 2 platforms where we stream. I don't know. A lot of people don't have X because they don't bang with Elon Musk. And then what you would do is I would make a note of your player that you want, right? And then after the season's over, I would make your player. So basically, when we finish these playoffs, whether it be today or in the next couple of days, I would make your player, and then you could choose wherever you want to go. No, not the sub part. I'm not asking right now anybody to currently sub to be able to get a player. It's just basically follow. Follow on TikTok, follow on YouTube. And then tell me your name where I can check it out. And yeah, basically everything will be cool. And okay. So, yeah, so with Jeremy's an 87, right? While he's, I think, getting around to that. Jeremy's an 87, right? Very good linebacker, very good at pass coverage. But when you really look at it, he's 27 years old and 87, right? And then you have Connor Monroe, who's 22 years old, X Factor 84. He said, is the Seahawks in the playoffs? I'm pretty sure they are. Because I didn't take anybody from them. I mean, it's a run on linebackers right now. I'm not gonna lie, it is kind of like a run on linebackers. But at the same time, myself personally, I think it's better to, because he's not seeing the field like that. I think it's better to go into the draft maybe and see if you could draft a better linebacker, somebody that maybe could pop superstar and develop quicker. So let's put him on the draft as well. So you would be giving them Elijah Vera Tucker, first round pick number 16, and Jeremy OK. J-O-K. Now let's take away that 16th pick and see if we could drop that down to, say, a 30. See if we can get them to run with the 30. All right. We just got Tristan Wirfs back on the squad. All right, let's go. Tristan Wirfs is back. He said, let me join the franchise. If the Seahawks is in, I want to go their team. Okay. I'll check it. I did it both, so do I just do DM you my plan? No. So this is going to happen. Let me come on over to YouTube. Let me double check what you're saying here. It should print out that information if I'm not mistaken. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second to check this. Well, I didn't actually see anything. So I'm going to actually have to check that. Let me see. I did it on both. I just saw that on. Oh, I see it on TikTok. Oh, okay. Charlie Schmidt, welcome to the 51 Dynasties community. Welcome to one of the best online communities available today, where you are appreciated. Thank you for your support, and welcome into the group. I hope you're enjoying the stream, man. You said I think I did it right. Yeah, I saw it on TikTok just now. YouTube can be a little different sometimes. That's something I can check. Let me see. You know what? Let me see if there's something I can check on this dashboard thing. Yeah, you know what? I don't think there's something they need to fix that too. Oh, you know what I'm going to be doing? Never mind. I'm going to be bringing back my alerts for the screen, so when somebody follows, I can see you guys' name, because sometimes I can't see it. Oh, okay. Either way, I'm going to be bringing back alerts. All right, so then let me make a what do you call it? Hold on, let me see. Let me make a note, okay, of your player and what team. He said, are you getting WWE 2K games? You know, Manny, we're going to talk about that, Manny. We're going to talk about that. Okay. So, let's go with Charlie Schmidt. Let's see. How do we smell Schmidt? SCHMIDT. Okay. All right. So, Charlie, where do you want to play? And I will tell you who's available and who's not. Because I just pre-ordered the Monday Night Raw edition. Let me go to the Bengals. Okay, my man said he want to go to the Bengals. The Bengals are now off limits. What position do you want to play on the Bengals? He said, because I just pre-ordered the Monday Night War edition. I'm going to say it like this, right? I love the game. He said, I want to be a running back. Okay, do you want a defensive player as well? Typically, you can get 2 players, one running, one offense, one defense. And he said, you never know if he's a running back. What other position do you want to play? Because you get 2 players, one offense, one defense. Cornerback. Okay, that could make a difference. What 299s do you want? Everybody gets 299. So you get on your running back, you get 299 abilities, and on your cornerback, you get 299 abilities. Everything else I can fill in, and you can come back at a later stream and tell me what you want to do. But these are the core things, like what position, what 99s, and what team. That way, just in case you're not present when I finish the stream, when I finish the playoffs. Not saying it happens today, but just in case I, say finish the playoffs of the day you're doing something else, your player can still be created before the season go. He says, yes, your ratings. You're a running back, so do you want, say, 99 speed and 99 catching, or do you want, say, 99, let's say, 99 trucking and 99 catching? I don't know. Everybody picks it up. So it's one of those things where we give out 299s for that. 99 trucking, and thank you for that, Manny. 99 trucking and 99 speed, okay? So running back, 99 trucking, and 99 speed, okay? Cornerback, 99 speed, 99 man. 99 speed, 99 man. All right, cool. And the other question I have for both of your players, where do you want them to come from, school-wise? Like, what university do you want to go to? That way it's more tailored to you. The only other question is university and ethnicity. So what college do you want to come from, and what ethnicity do you want your player to be? But yeah, that man, and you know the wild part about it when it comes to like molars and teeth and stuff, they over time will chill out where they don't irritate you. But in them first couple beginning days, they will like a something you got to go to dentist about. It may not irritate you until like after it's been a while. But like if you, that's what I'm saying. I noticed it was cold. That's when I realized I was like, yo, it's getting cold. You know, like I was like bones and joints and teeth and stuff starting to hurt. Yeah, it's starting to get a little cold. It's starting to get a little cold. I'm going to just say this. If the Seahawks in the playoffs, I'm going over there. Oh, I don't have a problem with that. I don't have a problem with that at all. I wouldn't even jack the team. That would be pretty funny. Running back, Wisconsin. Cornerback is Clemson. Wait? Is what? Is ethically a race? Oh, yeah, that's true. You got to pick one college. Wisconsin or Clemson. Because that way it fits to the story. Like they took you out. Are those your two teams, or do you have one as a favorite? And then when you say ethnicity, yes, we mean race. Like, basically, where do you want to be? Do you want to be African American? Do you want to be Asian descent? Franchise on Madden. To be honest with you, Jay. Do you want to be like Asian descent? Do you want to be Caucasian? Do you want to be African American? Do you want to be Middle Eastern? Do you want to be... I mean, I don't know what else they give you. You know, do you want to be directly from African descent? A little bit darker than myself? No, it's your call. I'm just asking so that way we can, have that down. And do you got a profile filled out right here? So that way when that time does come, I'll know to... Let me see if I can get it. I always put notifications. Let's go with red for Charlie. Because Charlie's thing is red in his picture. So let's go with a red. Let's go with that. Okay. African American. Okay, cool. All right. So, Charlie, what I have is Charlie Smith wants to go to the Bengals with a running back at 99 trucking, 99 speed, a cornerback of 99 speed, 99 man. He wants them to come from Wisconsin, and they're going to be African American. Okay. Oh, and the other part I have for you is what height and weight do you want? So how tall for both players? How tall do you want to be, and how much do you want to weigh? One more question. Should I warm up 3-day-old pizza or stop being lazy and go get food? I am going to be completely honest with you. I myself just ate pizza that was almost 2 days old. Like, it wasn't on the counter or nothing. It was in the refrigerator. But I eat pizza 2 and 3 days past it, so hey, it depends what you want to do. It's the middle of winter right now, bro. I'm not gonna tell anybody. It depends on where you live too. If it's a lot of snow out there, you better warm that pizza up. But if you're in a situation where I don't know, you feel that way, I mean, it's up to you. But if it's bad out there, then no. Money, yeah, that is true. I try to keep it in the house a lot nowadays with the way things are. These prices are crazy. You paying $40 just for 2 quarter-pounder meals from McDonald's. What happened to the dollar menu? Running back is okay. Running back is 6 foot. Let me put that there. 6 foot and 220 pounds. And the cornerback is 6'2" at 6'2" at 215 pounds. All right. So what I have, well, I'm back. Welcome back, Manny. What I have is Charlie Smith wants to go to the Bengals as their running back, taking over at 99 truck and 99 speed. He's also going to be taking over as a 6 foot, 220 pound running back. At cornerback, he's going to be 99 speed, 99 man at 6'2", 215 pounds from Wisconsin, African American. I have the profile. Yep, that's everything. I have the profile. If you are not here when I actually finish the season, I will make that player for you. You are in, Charlie. You have a good rest of your day. Thank you for joining the community, and I can't wait to see you in the next stream, man. All right, now, where were we? Okay, so Bear Tucker won it out. He's gone. Now, this is what I'm noticing that you... Not a problem, Charlie. Welcome to the community, man. Can't wait to see you in the next stream. Be safe out there, man. It's the wintertime. You know, everybody getting hurt. Hell, I'm getting hurt my daggone stuff. I got tooth and knee pains. So be careful out there, man. Driving and walking. Be safe. Here's the thing. Will Campbell he's okay as a left tackle, but I think after that, can we see if the Seahawks are in the... Oh, let me do that right now, because I'm messing with my roster a little bit. The Seahawks. Manny wants to know. Manny, the Vikings, the Ravens, Vikings. Manny, the Ravens quarterback, wants to see if the Seahawks are in the playoffs. No, they are not. Not this year. Let's see what their record is. What's going on over there? Wait. Standings. The Seahawks are. Whoa, Seahawks are 4-11. How you get sacked and how you get. We're in the year 2027, and it's a lot of people added to the roster. The Seahawks are 4-11, so you would miss the playoffs this year, but he said, never mind, I might go on different teams. Okay, well, let me show you the standings. Well, let me show you who's in the playoffs first, and that'll kind of give you an understanding of who's the more powerful teams. Quincy's on the Cowboys, so I can't say that. The Cardinals have a good amount of people, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I think I sent a good amount of people over to the Cardinals. Luigi, of course, is on the Packers. I'm shocked at the Falcons. I don't know what's going on there. And then, of course, New York is controlled by T. So I don't know if it's because now on the left side of things, you're controlling the Ravens, and we always keep going at each other year after year. And then Josh Allen's still the guy with the Bills. Drake May, I think, is over there with the Patriots. Justin Herbert. G-Dog, welcome to the 5190s community. Welcome to one of the best online communities available today, where you are appreciated. Thank you for your support, and welcome into the group. I hope you're enjoying the stream, man. Okay, so on the Cardinals roster, they have Trey McBride at tight end. He's a 97, man, about to be 99 now. Budda Baker has gotten up to a 92. Paris Johnson Jr. is an 88. Walter Nolan has gotten up to 88 defensive tackle. Josh Sweat is an 87 right edge. Will Johnson is an 87 cornerback. Quentin Johnson is an 86 wide receiver. Garrett Wilson is an 86 cornerback. Michael Williams is an 86 wide receiver. Tuli Apotu, who I traded over there, is an 86 right edge. Jalen Thompson is an 85 free safety. Kevin Thibodeau, who I think went over there on his own, is an 85 left edge. Robert Hunt, who I sent over there, is an 84 right guard. Zion McCollum, who is an 84 cornerback. Isaiah Likely, who I also sent over there. I'm going to stay at the Ravens until after the Super Bowl. Okay, cool. What I was trying to see with the NFL line, I wanted to see if with the left tackle, Will Campbell's an 88 left tackle. I feel as though he's going to be an 88 left guard. I think he would, I think in real life, Will Campbell would make a better guard than tackle. That way he can just hold people down. I think putting somebody at tackle is different. But let's see. He was an 88 right guard. Let's see what he is. 88 left tackle. Let's see what he is as right guard. See what I'm talking about? He's a better right guard than he is left tackle. That's what I'm talking about. Chippy go birds, fly Eagles fly. Hopefully it's our year next year. Will Campbell is literally like an 89 right guard. He is rated as a top 4 right guard in the NFL. His morale went through the roof. He's up to 61 over 1%. He has historic championships. His morale is 61, and he only got one thing he liked about us. So that was a perfect move to get somebody like Vera Tucker out of here and replace him at his position. And we was able to bring in Tristan Wirfs. Now, as far as, 2 more people, right? Okay, now were we able to keep Jeremy Okay, or did we trade him away? Okay, Jeremy Okay was traded away. Do we have any linebackers that are on the bench that shouldn't be on the bench anymore? We have, let me see what we have here. We have Jeremy Cody, who is a Mike-style linebacker. What's your receivers look like? My receivers are actually, as much as I like who I have, I'm going to probably have to trade them away. Not them, but I have so how it works is, G-Dog, we have people that are mods and part of the community that are in the roster itself, right? And in the franchises all across the NFL. So that's a mod, and that's a mod, and that's a mod. And then I have AJ and Devontae Smith. I brought in T-Mac a while ago. I was able to develop him and play with him as a player and stuff like that, and a wide receiver. But to be honest, he's really not seeing the field like that. So what I was thinking about doing was, because Jeremy Okay is so good, what I was going to do was, as a linebacker, I was gonna take the hit somewhere and take, say, T Mac, and I know it's gonna sound wild, but I was gonna say, I was gonna say maybe T Mac and maybe this ball Thomas right here, right, and get OK back, and also see if you can get a first back with it, and then that would drop us down to just one that we have to make a decision with. So let's see. First off, Thomas will probably get you what's the name back outright. So, and then if you put T Mac with it, because T Mac ain't seeing the field, let's just call it what it is. He ain't seeing the field. And the last team I just made a trade with, who was it? Oh, it was the Chargers, right? Which is a family team as well. Shout out to my sister-in-law's husband. What's your quarterback looking like? I am the quarterback myself, and then Jalen Hurts is behind me with Tua Tagovailoa. There. So let's go. Sam linebacker. Let's go Jeremy OK. And then because we're giving them good players, let's see how many. Do they have any young youth that we can bench until they're good? These are all Chargers. I don't want to take anybody from his team Charger-wise. He has Tucker. Tucker's going to stay over there. Mekhi Becton. Not seeing anybody. Ooh, they got to start drafting better. And then I did keep a core of the Eagles, but I kept who I could keep. Oh, man. Let's just go pick-wise. How about both of these first-round picks, and you can have a superstar cornerback and T-Mac, and you give me back Jeremy OK. Okay. We have a yellow interest. So, I would go for the higher pick to 27. I'm trying to think. What is it that... Do I have any seconds or anything like that? If I bring him back, I have no seconds. How about a fourth? Okay. I have no... what do you call it? Is there other people playing in the franchise, or is it just like offline? So what it is offline, but the requirements is if you join up on TikTok and YouTube, you can have a player created in your likeness and to your liking and placed anywhere in the NFL. So currently we have a list going for after the season's over, players getting added in. Like somebody just took the Bengals about 10 minutes ago. That boy Cross. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back, welcome in. Shout out to my moderator, That Boy Cross. Be sure to go on over to his channel, sub up, great content creator as well. SR, I'm finally back from my break and my surgery. What surgery? Oh, man, don't tell me you got hurt, man. Don't tell me you got hurt. I don't want to hear that, man. Don't tell me, not like I don't want to hear it, like I don't want to hear it, but like, don't tell me you got injured, man. That would be messed up. Charlie, welcome back. Let's see. Y'all have a first round pick there. You know what? I'm looking to get a lot of picks, so let's do this. Would y'all be willing to trade me like a first and like a bunch of other picks? Okay. Take the fourth off and see if they go a first, a second, and 2/3. Oh, okay. Okay. That is true. I have a lot of first rounds, and I could use the depth. Let's go first. 1, 2, 3. I'll go 1, 2, 3. 1 second. 1 second. Just the first. Can I do it? I'll take that. That boy Cross said, about 4 months ago, I had to have knee surgery, but now I'm back and I'm playing ball again. I had to get a knee brace. Well, at least you're able to play ball again, man. At least you ain't in the what you call it? At least you ain't in a situation where let me see something. At least you're not in a situation where you're unable to play the sport, or you're unable to what do you call it? You're unable to. Thank you for the support, Daniel. Greatly appreciate that. At least you're in a situation that boy I was unable for like 3 to 4 months. That's what I'm saying. At least you're in a situation now where, you can play ball, and you can, if I could say anything, having something taken away from you, is something different than now you can do it. But now I'm about 85% recovered, and I'm rushing back into the game that I love. That's what I'm saying. Like, say if it was one of those things where like you couldn't play ball anymore, like it was just one of those situations where it was over with. You couldn't play ball, you hurt your leg, and now it's over with. You can't play ball anymore. I think that would be worse than just being in a situation where it's like, okay, I'm injured and I have to take some time off. Like I'm injured and I have to take some time off versus like, okay, I have to, essentially quit the sport. So I'm glad that you're not severely banged up, in my opinion. I'm glad that you aren't. I would say that if I could say anything, get better, continue getting better. You know, put yourself into a position where don't rush it back. Don't rush yourself back or nothing, but do put yourself into a legitimate situation where you what do you call it? Put yourself in a situation where you are playing the game you love. I'm doing a Carolina Panthers franchise. Oh, really? It's about time you got that Panthers franchise going. That boy with what you call it? It's about time you got that franchise going with the Panthers. I've been waiting to hear that one. It's been a long time since I heard the Panthers. I'm trying to see how lowly rated that cornerback I have is. He's a superstar, so I don't think he's too far down. He's right. He is right about here. Okay, what's his rating? He is a top 10 cornerback in the NFL. Ooh, yeah, you can't trade a top 10er. Where we at? 2? Okay, well, we know T-Mac's 1. So what we can do is, because wide receiver, nothing against T-Mac, but wide receivers are way harder to pick up than Sam linebackers. And Jeremy OK is like one of the best linebackers in the business right now. So what I would say is give me Jeremy OK back for probably like a first. They'll probably let him go for like a first. He don't mean that much to him. And I can get the first back later. Yeah, so he don't mean that much to him. You know what? I want to see T-Mac do good. Send T-Mac over there. Yeah. The Chargers are a family team. So send T-Mac in a 4th. Really? I mean, like I said, wide receivers. It's not wide receivers. Excuse me. What do you call them guys? Linebackers are very hard to find nowadays. I would say also I could help his line potentially by giving him, for real, what I could do is I could also, to get under the 2, I could do Chris Lindstrom and Quentin Nelson, because I feel that below them are youth that if they went in right now, Jamar Gibbs, running back, pick Alabama. Great pick. With the 29th pick in the 2021 NFL draft account, Jamar Gibbs, running back. Oh, yeah, you're starting off right. You're starting off the right way. I could do, because Chris Lindstrom, let me see, how many years has he been in the NFL? Okay, and then I don't think he really wants to be here. No, he's here because it's Hawaii. And then Quentin Nelson is here because it is money and that we have won championships. So I could do Quentin Nelson and what's his name? Quentin Nelson and just let him keep Jeremy. You see what I'm saying? But see, you're gonna have to replace the numbers, because if I get rid of Quentin and I get rid of what's his name there? If I get rid of Quentin and I get rid of my man over here, Chris Lindstrom, that means they step up, but I'm still going to have to put somebody behind them, so we would be right back over 55. Now, T-Mac don't see the field, so that's just smart to go ahead and trade him away. As far as left and right edges go, from a defensive tackle perspective, I mean, we could do without Dexter Lawrence because we have a stacked room, but I think certain parts are gonna propel us to a championship, so I don't really want to mess with that too much. Let's do this. Let's take a peek under the hood and see, because this young boy right here, he's pretty good. He's a very good linebacker. And like I said, linebackers are actually pretty hard to find. How about this? Let's complete the trade with T-Mac, because we know T-Mac is going to be gone. We have, so to explain it to you, Gorilla, over here we put players from the community in the game. They don't actually play, but they monitor their players all year round. So I'm the quarterback for the Eagles. Eagles. I'm the quarterback for this team. Another mod's a quarterback for the Giants. Some people are quarterback for the Giants, Cowboys, Browns, Ravens. People are going to be going to the Seahawks this year because they're looking good. We be moving it around. Jeremy, like I said, is very good linebacker, about to be almost 90 linebackers. So, Bo Nix, quarterback, Oregon. I can feel that. How about we push that first round pick all the way out to 2030? We bring JOK back as a linebacker shortage. We send T-Mac to a team that we want to see good, and it's a first round pick that we won't even miss. All right, and we got Sam. We got him back. Okay, like I said, when you look at the linebacker room, this is a mod right here. But below that, there's literally nobody. It's like there's Chanel. I put him here. I put JOK at the Sam position. He was playing Will's side linebacker. And then also same thing with Ivan Pace. I put him over here. He was playing Will's side linebacker. And then the guy right below them is the guy I got. So I think that was a good move to kind of move T-Mac because of the fact that, T-Mac traded. He's on the Chargers now. I have no problem with that because, like I said, family team. Shout out to my sister-in-law's husband there. He is a Charger. And then this is more legitimate. 6 wide receivers is pretty good. 7 wasn't really doing too much. Now, with the tight end room, I want everybody on the field. I was able to pick up Tyler Warren from the Colts. So let's see about, we need 2 more, right? We're 2 we got to be 2 under. I would say cornerbacks, like I said, also are very hard to replace. And also, the good thing about having, a lot of people might ask, well, why would you have 6 cornerbacks and trade T-Mac? Because Travis Hunter actually serves as a cornerback and wide receiver. And he's pretty good at wide receiver. So I can run just a 5. Just a 6 and be okay. With the next pick, the Carolina Panthers will select Jamu. Jamu from the Ravens? Let's see here. 2 more. I would say where positions where you could get a little light. Like I said, linebackers is a little hard to pick up. Jamison Williams. Oh, that's a W pick. That's a real pick. If I remember correctly, Will Anderson didn't want to be here. So that's gonna really mess with his what do you call that there? I believe that's going to mess with his growth rate. When you look at Abdul Carter, he likes our championships and he also likes our head coach win percentage. So he's going to develop. He's only 23 years old, whereas Will Anderson's already 25, and he's not. He was downgraded. I don't know what happened in the Texans game because I didn't get a chance to actually. With the next pick in the Carolina Panthers, they select Brian Branch. Okay, I see that. Brian Branch is pretty good. That's a pretty good defender right there. No, with Will Anderson, I'm not saying he's not good because he is a top 3 left edge in the NFL. But the thing about it is, what I've learned from Madden, just playing it since they brought out these motivations and all this stuff, is this is going to determine how often he grows. So what that means is basically he might decay, right? He might get to a point where he decays, where he doesn't grow as a person because of the fact that he's only here because, once again, it's only Hawaii. So when you piece him together with, say, somebody like this guy over here, like Chris Lindstrom, right, who also is in a position where he's only here because it's a warm weather state. Somebody like, say, Quentin Nelson, right, is completely different because he likes the money and the championships. It's not about the warm weather. So what you could do is, you could probably piece them 2 together and get whoever the hell you wanted at left edge. Now, for me, I can't trade the 49ers because of the fact that Nick Bosa is over there, and he wouldn't fit on our team anyway. I really want Max Crosby, but Max Crosby right now has a completely torn PCL, and I don't know. And I'm pretty sure I could put together 2 or 3 picks and pick him up over the offseason if I wanted to. Will Anderson was the next man up. That's why I picked him from the Texans, but I'm looking around to see, and then Josh Allen, he's good, but he's kind of the same way. I sent him to the Texans because of the fact that, they don't want to actually work. Not to say work, but, they really don't want to, they don't want to be there. They're just playing just to be there. Now from a right edge perspective, I'm keeping New York. New York gets a pass. There's somebody like Trey Hendrickson, right? And then also we have Charlie, who's going to be going to the Bengals in a little bit. So I could send him, say, he said, bro, yeah, that's how it works over here. So hold on one second. I'll explain what's going on there. 1 second. Just Jules 52. Welcome to the 5196 community. Welcome to one of the best online communities available today, where you are appreciated. Thank you for the support and welcome into the group. I hope you're enjoying the stream. Robert O. Welcome to the 5196 community. Welcome into a group where you are also appreciated. Thank you for the support and welcome into the group. I hope you're enjoying the stream as well, man. And if y'all don't know, that's the old school NWO. Scott Hall and Kevin Nash used to come out like, when they got Hogan and stuff. They don't know nothing about that. Jai, you're okay, man. You still got your player and you still a part of the community, man. Life is life. Sometimes you're not going to be here all the time. With the next pick in the Carolina draft, the Panthers select Kadar Kahua. Ooh, I like that one. That boy Cross, thank you for them gifts. And that's a good pick as well, man. Seriously, I'm not just telling you that. If you don't make good picks, I would tell you that. My question is, who's the quarterback? Oh, Bo Nix is the quarterback. That's right. I was about to ask you who's the quarterback. Who's going to be that cornerback, though? There's Trey Hendrickson, right? Charlie's going to be going to the that boy Cross. Thank you for them gifts. Let's see here. Trey Hendrickson in like his 10th year. Man, there's no, when you look at like the youth, like the actual ready to go youth. I mean, and then what is the there's Tuli Apotu, who wants close to home California, which we wouldn't be, warm weather state, which we would, and historic championships. So he might like 2 out of the 3, but Tuli is rated as he's rated as a top 10 cornerback as well. He has all the things, right edge that I want. We might get more done with him. He said now how their roster looking. He said, yo, I'm going to keep sending. Thank you for that boy Cross. I greatly appreciate it. He said, how their roster looking. You mean for the Bengals? Let me come on over to the Bengals. The Bengals have, I think we've been trading back and forth for a while now. Yeah. Joe Burrow's 99. Jamar Chase is 99. Trey Hendrickson's 94. You guys have a wide receiver that's a 91. You guys have that boy Cross. Thank you for them gifts. Shamar Stewart's a 90, life edge. T. Higgins is a 90. I sent you Devin Lloyd, who's a Mike linebacker at 88. DJ Turner's an 87. Chase Brown, your halfback, is now at 86. I sent you AJ Cole, who's one of the best punters in the business, at 86. Jordan Battle's an 85. So yeah, it's gonna be thank you for that boy Cross. I greatly appreciate that, man. Yeah, you got some good people over there. It's not one of those like bum rosters. That's why I'm thinking like what I could do, because you'll be going there after the off season. So what I was thinking was I could just go ahead and because I gotta get rid of 2 people, right? That's where I was at. I'm trying to remember who was the 2 people. Hold on. It was Chris Lindstrom and it was Will Anderson. And then what I prefer to do, I prefer to elevate my man right here. Because I'm thinking my man right here, James Guerrero, right? I think James can be very nice. He's already a number 13th right edge, and 13. Yeah, you're going to cook, Charles. You're going to cook. I'm about to send him over there for you. With the last pick before the simulation, the Carolina Panthers select Josh Connolly at right tackle. I like that. I'll take that. I'll do that. James has been on the team for a while. He has very good motivations. He likes the Super Bowl chance. He wants to win Super Bowls. He also has a high, he also values money and the ability to win Super Bowls. His morale is at 65, which is giving him a 1 boost. He is rated number 22 in right edge, but there's a lot of veterans that are still out there. And at the same time, he's in his 13% of right edge. So what I was thinking was we trade away, I was going to say like Will Anderson, but now that I kind of come into it, I'm thinking more like, because line, my knee. 1 second, let me get the knee down. Ooh. What I was thinking was like Chris, because Chris Lindstrom, he don't really need to be developed at 95, right? But it got to be the 2. So I would say the one that we had for Will Anderson is pretty nice because he's already looking like he's starting to drop a bit. And I feel like Will what do we have in common with him? Is it just 1? Yeah, he's just here because of the warm weather. So he's What's up with his abilities? Has he been getting better since he's been here? Well, he's only been here like a week, but I'm trying to see. They have a chart in here or something I saw one time. Jacob, no. There's like a chart. Here we go. Progress. See, look. Check back when the player earns XP or upgrades a skill. So I think I haven't played a game with him yet. So even though he doesn't have like a lot of things, no progress. Yeah, basically. Oh wait, he said no progress. Gotta go. Okay, see you. Have a good rest of your day, Swipe. Yeah. So the thing about it is, even though he doesn't want to like, he doesn't have like a big chart. He's gonna hold down that position for a long period of time as a superstar. Already being 94, having a 94 block shed brings the rush a little bit more. I feel like a cornerback is able to be replaced, so I think it's going to be Thomas. And then I do feel as though because you have 5 cornerbacks, that you would have 1 backup cornerback and no other one. I think the best thing to do is to trade Chris Lindstrom away because he's 30 years old and let Will Campbell, or what you could do is go Will Campbell or swing Quentin Nelson to the right guard and let Landon Dickerson step in and then put a young bull behind him. But I do think Chris Lindstrom needs to be traded. Let's see here. Let's trade. I think Lindstrom is already almost in his 10th year. It'd be something different if he's young, but you don't want to be here and you're older. That's not really going to help us. Jack Campbell, no. I'm not really I was looking for like a breakout young guy. I was trying to see if they. Okay, so they don't. I do well by my man Charlie over here. He just joined the community. He's going to be running down the Bengals, right? The Bengals have an interest in him. Give him a good line. Somebody that can protect him. Do y'all have any firsts? No? It's going to be a hard pick to not get a first. What else do you guys have? Okay. You have Gene Burris. Okay, Gene Burris is a wide receiver. I have my eye on him as a wide receiver. I wouldn't mind picking him up, but it's if y'all would let him go. So how about Gene Burris for Chris Lindstrom? Okay. How about Chris Lindstrom? And because I'm in a giving mood and this young boy right here is so good that, I don't need a wide receivers and I don't want to take away from Charlie. I didn't rob you of a first. I'm going to give you a first along with, that's what I'm trying to see. I don't even think I'm going to trade Genie. I think I'm going to just give you Chris and let's exchange. I'll give you a first. Give me your second and third. And I will give you a first in this year's draft because now you're going to be manning the Bengals. When you weren't manning the Bengals, I'm banging everybody. The Carolina Panthers will sign free agent Cordell Patterson. I like that one. I'm going to give you 25 because you already have your cornerback in Jamar Chase. He's a 99. And you also have, what's his name? You also have Jamar Chase's. Well, also to tell you the truth, you don't need this wide receiver. Because you have Jamar Chase and T. Higgins who are all 90s and young. So I could work this trade out right here for just Burris. But I'm going to give you some first, though. I'm not going to, screw you over. Let's see here. 2 first-round picks and Chris Lindstrom for Burris. What do you say now? Okay. Because I'm in a giving mood. How about Quentin Nelson, Chris Lindstrom, 2 superstar linemen, and 2 first-round picks for this wide receiver. Now, Charlie, you in control of this team. You got to tell your team what it's hitting for. Low-key, the year is 2035. I don't know the specific year he traded a lot. The Carolina Panthers will sign free agent Trey Lance. Okay. Let's see. Gene Burris, an X-Factor wide receiver, up-and-coming wide receiver for Chris Lindstrom, Quentin Nelson, 2 superstar wide receivers, and 2 first-round picks. 1 this year and 1 next year. Now, this is up to you. I don't know what they're going to do. Okay. It's probably because that 1 pick is a little low to 25. He's going to be controlling the team, Ethos. He's going to be taking the Bengals over at the end of the year, so I'm putting him in a position to help his team out. 22. Okay. I like this wide receiver. I like what he sounds like he has. I would be willing to go up to 16. Can't get him with the 16? Oh, am I willing to do 5? 5's a little high, 5's a little high. Who else do you have on the team? Let me see who else do you have on the team? Oh no, it's gonna be a moderator controlled team. He's gonna be taking over the roster and stuff like that. Who's this? Xavier Collins. Okay. Oh no, what it is he's gonna be yeah. I think he said I don't need Chase Brown, is that it? I can't, I'm giving you a lot and they don't want to take the trade. Let's see. What are you looking for anyway? Strong safeties, defensive tackles. I mean, Dexter Lawrence run his mouth. To be honest, I ain't gonna give you a big one. All right, so we gotta do two, right? We had the two down pat. It was gonna be these two guys in a lineman room, but and I want to give a first round pick. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Let's just hit him with Will, right? Yeah, we could do straight up Will, and we'll do Will to help you out. I'll send you a first to help. Well, I don't think you need the first. I don't think you're gonna need the first this year. Yeah, I can't do the first because I need the first to build my team. I don't give picks out like that to players, but I can see giving you Will Anderson because I have a guy on the practice squad that I'm looking to build up. So, and you can keep Trey Henderson. I don't even really need to take him. Noel Sewell, bro, I would love to have Penei Sewell's brother on the squad. It's just that I don't have space for him. And then a linebacker, he'll be a good linebacker for you. You still got Logan Wilson, even though he's a Cowboy. Yeah. You don't have anybody else that I'm looking at, like young boy wise. So what I would say is, yeah, I'll just straight up send you Will Anderson for, say, I got to at least get a pick from you. So let's take a second because they ain't going to let me just put the trade away for nothing. So let's do a second and then let's see. Well, let's see now how you feel about that wide receiver. And then also let's take the pick off. Wow, that's crazy. You must really love this wide receiver. Charlie said he's old. So you think you don't want Will? Okay. All right, so I'll move Will somewhere else. Let's see if I put a trade package together, who I can get. If I just put Will Anderson Jr. If I put Quentin Nelson, who's almost 31, and I put Chris Lindstrom on the same trade, who would step forward? Okay, Joe Thuney, Trey Henderson from the Bengals, Maxwell Hardington, okay, Creed Humphrey. Oh, damn. Colts stepped up with a lot of people. Oh, you said no Logan Wilson's old. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying you didn't want Will because he was old. I was like, dang, my man, like 25. Let's see here. I really want, I'm one of those people, like, a lot of times people will tell you watching your stream, when I actually find somebody I like as a player, I kind of hone down on them a little bit. So, how about this? I'm going to keep the picks, but because it's your team, right? Hey, I was looking at the trade finders. What happened? What did the trade finders say? I am willing to help you with older players. How about Chris Lindstrom as well as Logan Wilson? We are doing Will Anderson, Chris Lindstrom, and Logan Wilson to your squad for Gene Burris. I am willing to do that. He said, I mean your trade finders. Oh, please, I ain't even trying to hear that. Defensive tackle. Why would I need defensive tackles when I got 5? I got 3 Mike linebackers. I got 3 cornerbacks. I got 2 left tackles. And I got 2 right tackles. And I got like 3 linebackers. That's what that thing be off sometimes. He said if that don't go through. No, this is a mod control team. He's going to, the Bengals are going to be controlled by Charlie in the chat. So let's see here. If they don't take this trade, I give you a first too, bro. That's cool. I got a gang of them. It's not even a problem, bro. Help your team start. Now, your first ain't going to be right now. I ain't give you no... Well, yeah, I ain't giving you no first in this year's draft. I need all my first. But I can give you one in 29. Okay, gonna have to move it up. They playing hardball, boy. He said, Adam first. I know. The Carolina Panthers will send Ubuke to the Angels for Darren and Washington. He said, how? The computer. That's what I'm saying. People come into the draft and People come into the stream. How'd you get all these players? 100,000 hours worth of trades, bro. You can't just, I got to set on normal. Could you imagine how, that's why when people be like, you need to set it to hard. Do you see what I go through at normal? Can you imagine what it would be if I went through it on hard or something like that? Like, can you imagine? 24. All right, so we got Will Anderson Jr., Chris Lindstrom, Quentin Nelson, and a 25th first round pick in this year's draft for Genie Burris. What do you say? The Bengals like, if you're going to take one of our best wide receivers, we want better. I'm willing to go up to 16. Man, you want in the 6 or the 5s? How about this? How about I take my lineman back and I move you up to 5? I'm willing to do a 5th number 5 in this year's. I'm willing to do a number 5 in this year's draft, and Will Anderson for Gene Burrs. Oh, y'all niggas is crazy. I'm sorry, we cannot make this trade. Well, there's other people I can send you besides Will, and I'll look around. There's some people I could probably ship over there. The linemen are gonna stay. I could possibly also move a SR. Watch that word. Which one? Burst? Oh, is this wide receiver? Jalen Carter. There ain't no way in the world I'm moving Jalen Carter. Man, that was wild. I'm surprised they didn't go along with it. Or you know what? No, we just got linebackers are hard. Linemen can be replaced. So let's do instead of Will, how about we do Quentin Nelson and Chris Lindstrom straight up? What would that would put us under? I think with having, if we were to do this, I think with having Tristan Wirfs at backup and having Christian Darsow at backup, I don't think that we need these two starting superstar linemen. So how about this? We'll do the Bengals, right? I'm going to just see if I can hook you up with, say, Burst, and we'll see how close we come. We on 18 now, Manny. Niggas can come here and say, nigga, F you, F this, F you. Hell no, nigga. No, for real, I did. I don't know if you remember, if you've been around. I changed the 18-year-old standpoint. So as long as we're not directing it at each other or any sort of religious group or politics or any of that sort of crap, just keep it, keep it adultish, But yeah, we changed that up. All right, so my man Charlie is going to need him a line to be able to support him. You can't get a run if you can't get a line. And I want this wide receiver, and you are going to hand him over. Okay, we down with the 2 wide receivers? Okay, so how about these 2 wide receivers and the number 5 pick in this year's draft? Okay. How about number 5? And you know what? Y'all, I got a lot of picks from y'all already, and I got a good amount of picks. How about, because let me see this guy one more time. Let me get a look at what I might be getting. Okay, 6'2", 226 pounds. Physical. Okay. My man is rated as number 25 wide receiver. Top 5%. 95 catch speed, 98 catching. He needs to learn the deep route, but everything else he knows down packed. His health is very good. He has no injuries. His motivations, we wouldn't have mentor. We would have the championship and the head coach win percentage. He already has X factors in there. His traits are possessive catch, aggressive receiver, run over somebody, strong arm, and cover the ball. I like that. How about you give me the 5 back, and I'm willing to help you in the linebacker room because I want to hold on to Will Anderson, Jeremy Okay. 3 for 1. We'll do 3 for 1. You get Quentin Nelson, Chris Lindstrom, and Jeremy Okay, and you give me Gene. Oh, crap, I hit something. Hold on. And we're going to do Nelson. He said, this doesn't go through. Bro, people be thinking I be in here like jacking the system or like, just to let you know, Marvin, we move people around. Charlie is going to be controlling the Bengals after the season's over. So basically, it's one of those like trying to help build his team. This is the final trade thing. If it goes through, maybe. Carolina Panthers signed Justin Tucker out of free agency. I'm not going to lie. Didn't Justin Tucker... Wasn't it like a whole thing where he was just like sleeping with masseuses or something? I don't think he actually assaulted somebody, right? Because it's football related. So, Gene Burst, we're in 2027. He was drafted. He came out of the draft last year. We don't do load files. I do auto generated. Oh, you said if they don't give it. With no picks, we would be able to keep our picks. How about Chris Lindstrom, Jeremy Okay, and Quinn Nelson, all for Gene Burst? Oh my God. I'm willing to put that pick in there. Let's put a pick in there. You would have 3 players and a pick. How about 16? 16. 89 out of the draft and X Factor? Bro, that boy is on the hot streak. I know what I'm looking at. How about 5? How about 5? Number 5 in the draft, these 3 players, and I'm done, and I could go on the next week and get the games going. What do you say? Okay. Would I throw in another one from 29 to get this done and get it over with? Let's get this done. What? I got to move it up? Okay. I got picks for days, bro. Who you think you're negotiating with? He said, how? You telling me. Okay, what do we got? 29? Move 29 up a little bit more. Give them the top 29. See what they say about the top 29. Top 29 and let's say a 4th. We got to fill all the slots. Okay, how about we keep our 29? They got a 5th, right? We got a lot of picks. How about a 5th and a 25th? 2 this year and 3 players. Oh my God, y'all must really love this guy. I know, I'm sorry. I can't let that go. That's way too much. Now, I am going to trade the 3, but at the same time, I will not be able to trade you the 3. I think that y'all wide receiver must be, y'all wide receiver must be going up. He must be going ready to, like, take over the world. Jesus Christ, bro. Like 2 first round picks, a 4th, add 3 superstars. I mean, he's good, but is he that good? And there's nobody else. Puka Nakua from the Giants, T in here. He said, we must not know we have Jamar and T. I think a lot of times, if I notice correctly, I think it's built into Madden a little bit. When you first get drafted, you're untouchable. Like, the only reason why I was able to get Travis Hunter was because Travis Hunter got hurt. And then, soon as he got healthy, I traded for him. My hand to God. As soon as he got healthy, I traded for him. Damn, they trying to trade Manny. Wait till Manny see this. Is Manny in here? Manny, you see this, bro? Bro, you need to leave these niggas today. Look at this bullcrap right here, bro. You should have talked about Manny. All I did was put up Chris Lindstrom, Quint Nelson, and Jeremy Okay. And they trying to trade Joe Wilson linebacker for this boy. What? I never wanted you to leave. I can check and let me see. I think the Chiefs are in the playoffs. Yes, the Chiefs are in the playoffs at number 5. He said, if they're in, trade me there. All right, I got you right now. Let's do Manny is on. I got to punt him, y'all. I'm going to show you how to punt. So how you punt in Madden is you basically come over to a will side linebacker, right? You go in a will side linebacker and you edit him to, say, a punter. And then what you do is Patrick Mahomes is on the team, too. Oh, yeah, I'm going to get him out of there. I'll get him, that way there's no conflict of issue. I'll go ahead and move him to, somewhere else. Caden, welcome to 51 Dynasties community. Welcome to one of the best online communities available today where you are appreciated. Thank you for your support and welcome into the group. I hope you're enjoying the stream, man. All right, so we have both of those players. So now we got to go to you. I would recommend going to a free agency. And this is where, just to let y'all know, I'm going to be doing in-game tips in streams. So I'm not going to be doing, I paused the podcast for a while. So if you're looking, hold on one second, we got some information over here. Hey, I want to ask if I can make some money for your channel. Rosalie, with your art, yeah, just go ahead and, what you can do is, my Discord, I'm going to screenshot your name right here. And then what I'm going to do is, 1 second. Let me put something in. Basically, I'm going to let me go to YouTube and get her name. I always like fellow artists that do, that do, artwork. Let me come over here. I mean, because even though I draw, I'm always willing. Oh my God. Snatch my phone out the cord. Even though I draw, I'm always willing to keep an open mind for people that draw. Okay. And then, yeah, my Discord, I'm working on it now. My goal is to have it up in the next couple days. So anybody that's looking for that, just be sure to ask me about it later when you hear me say that it's up and running. Okay, so I had I didn't see that. I didn't look over and see that. That boy Cross pinned a comment. I didn't see the pinned comment. Okay, so yeah, what I would say is you get you about a player or two from free agency. Somebody like Mike Epps and Marcus Epps and these two guys, and then what you would do is, what made you be an Eagles fan? So what happened was first of all, I was born in Philadelphia. Not one of those. It's not one of those like born in Philadelphia and ran away type thing. It was like literally born in Philadelphia. My family still lives there. I did not move from the city of Philadelphia due to any sort of criminal activity or someone running me out of the city or I can't visit when I want to or anything. Now, don't get me wrong. I never claimed to be, the kingpin or a gangster or anything like that. But I wasn't no punk, And at the same time, it was good enough to be a fan because of the fact that I always loved. Now, did I always love all Eagles the same? I hated some Eagles, but I always had a love for the Eagles. And then what I did was when I got out here, because my wife is a tattoo artist, I decided to go ahead and get where is it right here? If I can get it in the camera, let me move in a little bit, try to get you to see. There you go. I went and got the 2000 bird, and then I also recently, right before we won the next title, when I was out here, I had her do the 80s bird. So that wasn't done when we won championships. That was done before. The original Eagles was done before we drafted Carson Wentz, and this 80s bird was done before Jalen Hurts won his first Super Bowl. I'm not saying I'm the cause of it or anything like that. I'm just saying that for me, I'm a lifelong Eagles fan, Sixers fan. That's not going to change. I'm also looking at getting Flyers and the Phillies. So, and I'm like I said, I moved out to Washington because of the fact that I married my beautiful wife, and we got to a point where, to be honest, we got to a point where we were like, we're out here, but we still visit family over there. Still got love for Phil. That ain't never gonna change. Let's see, y'all. Oh yeah, Patrick Mahomes. Patrick Mahomes has to be traded. Excuse me. Patrick Mahomes is going to be traded, and we're going to send Patrick Mahomes to the Ravens. That's what we're going to do. We're going to send Patrick Mahomes to the Ravens, and we're going to send Manny. That way, Manny has his whole line. He has the entire. Okay, so we're going to put him on the trade, Patrick Mahomes, and then we're going to put Manny on the trade. We're going to do it nice and even, Manny. I'm not even going to mess with your picks, Manny. You're just going to take control of this team where they are. So let's do Manny is... Oh, you know what? I didn't get him yet. Hold on. I got to get Manny from the Ravens. And let's see here. What man... Oh, he asked me what maybe... Oh, yeah. So what I was saying was, always been an Eagles fan. Not one of those just because I was born there, but also because, I liked when I was a kid watching Randall Cunningham. I didn't get to really watch Reggie White because I think he was traded before I was actually into football like that as a kid. But I like watching Randall Cunningham, and I was taught football from shout out to my father and my uncles and cousins and stuff like that. So it wasn't one of those I didn't know what I was talking about. I was actually taught the game, and I've also seen it mature in a situation from being a hardcore, just smack you against the wall sport into more scoring. I played my football mainly in small privates because I went to private school, and when I went to the private school I went to, they didn't have football, so I mainly put more time into street football. I didn't get a lot into collegiate and stuff like that for whatever reason. Damn, it's hot. I closed up the windows and now all of a sudden it got warm in here. Had to take that hat off. I like playing defensive tackle in the line. I never really liked, being a wide receiver. I felt like I'm one of those people that understand your weight, And to be honest, hold on one second. Well, not hold on one second. I thought I was on the phone. I'm one of those people that like playing at my position. So hold on one second. I actually have to run to the restroom. I will be right back. 1 second. I'll answer that question when I come back. All right, I'm back. Had to run to the restroom real fast. Okay, so we were talking. So you said what position? So I like myself playing defensive tackle on the line because, to be honest, I always recognized that I was a bigger kid. Like the majority of the time when we played like football, I would want to, protect the quarterback because I was typically taller than the quarterback. And for offense, I like the line. And then for defense, I always like knocking somebody over. Like just starting up. And I always like the challenge of seeing whether or not I could get past somebody that was bigger than me. Which you call it, somebody that can, stop you. Now, I've met some guys that are shorter than me and tank stocky where I'm trying to get around them. I'm spinning, I'm swiping, and they just, all I feel is, some of them dudes is tough, man. He get my draft picks so I can get them on my Chiefs picks. Oh, I see what you mean. They're not gonna actually do that. They're not gonna give me like your first 9 times out of 10. I would have to give them. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. I know how I can do it. No. Wait, hold on. You said get your picks. Okay, so to get the Ravens picks, I could I could get Patrick Mahomes, reinstate him, and then trade Patrick Mahomes to the Ravens for their first round picks. Then go to the Chiefs. He said just put money on. I know. I'm going to take, that's what it is. Get Mahomes first. And then use Mahomes as a regular quarterback to trade for these punters. That way he'll get the picks. Yeah, that way your team still has picks. I know I picked up somebody. Who the hell did I pick up? I picked up some random guy, didn't I? Oh, you know what I should have? You know what I could have did too? I could have converted T-Mac to a tight end, bro. I was not thinking. That's a great trade too. I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna see if I can get T-Mac back for and convert him into a tight end, bro, and let him take Tyler. I'm gonna see if I can trade that boy for like Tyler Warren or something like that. All right, now let's get some of these guys on this team that's filling out some of these rosters out of here. Okay, let's do that. I'm not even worried about the picks. Okay, we got Patrick Mahomes that'll work. Cuz Ravens doesn't deserve to keep the picks after they wanted to trade me for a left guard. Bro, all I'm trying to say to y'all is that's crazy. Like, and that's not. Don't get me wrong. I don't think that should be like that. Like, it should be once a player is to a certain point, they just untouchable. I think it would make the franchise better because then you would really have to like Cam Coop. What's up with you? Yo, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. I think it would make it better if prime example, Travis Hunter was untouchable this year. He's probably going to be untouchable next year. They're not going to let you trade for him because, the dude got Adidas commercials and all that crap, But, like, with certain players, I don't care what I offer you, These are teams for mods and followers of the channel. Cam Coop, thank you for them likes. Thank you for them likes. All right, so let's do this. Let's get the Ravens over there. Then I'll get the picks. And then I'll send them back. Yeah, okay. So we have let's see here. Ravens, right? No, he wants to go to the Chiefs. So it will be Chiefs. And then let's say we got to put at least one person in there. You still got that boy, Leon Chanel, or did I take him away from y'all? You got any young rookies that you don't really care about, Johnny? Can I check my stats? Of course, we can do that. We can. Not gonna lie, Travis Hunter ain't good. That's just my opinion. Yo, I swear, man, he always have them. I'm just gonna say this. I'm just gonna put it out there. I think Travis Hunter, to be honest, I think if it was me, would I have drafted a cornerback in like the first 2 or 3, like, hold on 1 second. That boy Cross said 14-17 with 1 minute left in the fourth quarter. Let's see if Bo Nix can get it done. Let's see. I just feel like myself, Travis, it's not that Travis Hunter is like bad or something like that. I just feel like myself that like, I don't think I would have drafted a cornerback. What's up, SR? My name used to be Phenom. What's up with you, Phenom? I remember you. Let me pause for a second, y'all. Y'all know why I remember Phenom's name? Because I remember Phenom because of the Undertaker, the Phenom, the Undertaker. My hand to God. As soon as I saw the Phenom part, I was like, F-Y-N. Phenom! He said you didn't get my play. Oh, I got your... I didn't do the pick yet. I didn't do the trade yet. I was looking to see... I have to pick a... how the trade's set up because I had to switch it on and it's not permanently on. You have to go through the roster. So that's why I was like, just seeing if you had like a little rookie, you know, a little somebody in here. Who's this? Ooh, a right tackle. Ooh, you don't need him. Ooh, I could develop him. Let's see. Maybe that right tackle. You got to have at least one person to make the trade happen. I'm not going to take nobody really powerful. That right tackle ain't going to mess you up. I really want linemen. You got any linemen? I mean, not linemen, excuse me. You got any? Yeah, you got any linemen? We got a linebacker. Y'all got stars over here. Okay, I see what you're working with. Oh, you got Alonzo now. Okay, I see you. Oh, you got a right tackle, right? Oh, you got. Oh, he's your starting right tackle. Oh, okay. I wouldn't do that. Okay. All right. Oh, you got a rookie, huh? Normal? Nah. Oh, okay. You got another rookie? Normal. I'm not. Who you got a halfback? You got Najee, huh? I mean, you got Isaiah Pacheco. I don't want to take Najee because I'm not going to use him, and I don't want to screw him over like that. Yeah, let's go with, what's up with this quarterback? I mean, you're going to be the quarterback, so a hidden 68 quarterback that I can put on the practice squad, I'll take him. A 68 quarterback, I'll do that. Let's send him over there, and then, oh yeah, he said I didn't get the picks. He's right. I did not pick up the picks. Bo Nix rolls out and sends a deep one to Darnell Washington. Did he get it? Let's see here. I need picks from the Ravens. Do the Ravens? You know what? I don't think the Ravens have any picks because you remember. I remember sending you there. I think I picked up the picks. Yeah, you don't even have any first. So what I'm gonna do is I'll ship you with a first. I'll help you out. I'll ship you with a first. Because we're gonna trade Patrick. Well, first off, I know what it is. They don't have. Well, I'm holding Patrick Mahomes. We're trading Manny. From the Ravens. That's what it was. We were trading Manny from the Ravens. Do I have any players that I can trade for Manny without having to go get free agents? Oh yes, I do. I have this guy right here. Okay. So let's go to the Ravens. Wait, do I have Manny already? Hold on. Did I pick up Manny already? It's confusing sometimes. No. Okay, so Ravens. Pick up Manny. Trade him. Okay, that Manny. And let's pick up the other Manny. Okay, so we have both Mannies. And then let's do that. I don't know who the hell that guy is. Let's do this guy, Barswell. And then because you're going to be looking, that's what it was. Because you're looking to pick up Patrick Mahomes at 95. Let's go ahead and they have no first. So I won't be able to get any first for you. But what I can do is get you a second, another second, a third in this year's draft, and another third in this year's draft. So you at least get 2 seconds. I'm going to send you 2 seconds and 2 thirds over there with your player because you have no first. And then what I'll do is, when I send your players over there, I'll just give you a first in this year's draft because I'm going to have, do you have a second this year? I'll downgrade from a first to a third because you're making a move in the middle of the year. I don't have a problem with that. Okay, trades accepted. Patrick Mahomes now plays for the, Patrick Mahomes now plays for the Ravens. Okay, and then I now have you on the roster. Let me go ahead before we make a mistake here because you never know what happens. Okay, you want to go to the Chiefs, correct? Okay, and then, I know what I need to do. I need to, the Chiefs, if I'm not mistaken, the Chiefs have first, bro. So you should be pretty good. Let me see. Because I never traded with the Chiefs. Yeah, the Chiefs got a first round pick in every year of this draft this year. So they got a full draft board, so you'll be fine. That boy Cross, we are not doing this again. We have been down this road before. Wait, let me see here. And yeah, man, I think Quincy plays for the Cowboys too, if I'm not mistaken. Manny, which one was this? Is this your? Because I gotta remember which one it was. This was your cornerback, correct? Right, quarterback. Let me go down to your abilities. This one's cornerback. Okay. All right. So he's cornerback. Okay, you want to go to Carolina? All right, I got you. One second. Okay. We got that as a save for your quarterback. I got you. One second. I got you as cornerback on that one. And then this one, okay, this one is your will side. I'm not going to put the stats in. I'm going to let you put your own stats in. Oh, no, I understand where you're coming from. Everybody, like that boy, let me tell you something. I do not feel any bad way that you're playing for the Panthers. I think what you can do, I can set you up. I can hit you with a good quarterback, like say, because Bryce Young isn't there anymore. So I'm going to see if you got a good quarterback. If you don't, I'll send you over there with Tua Tagovailoa. So at least you're not over there with like some rookie that can't get the job done. Okay, you were a will side linebacker. Okay, let's save that up. I barely put up stats anymore. Are you serious, bro? You got like 20 touchdowns and 1,000 yards. Are you serious right now? Man, he said, why not Jalen Hurts? You know what? That is true. That boy Cross is a mod. It would be nice for him to be playing under the Panthers. You know what? I am probably going to send Jalen Hurts on over there. If that boy Cross breaks off and goes to the Panthers, I will send Jalen Hurts over there. Now, I'm going to get some picks and some players. You know, he said, I didn't put up 2,000 yards with 40 touchdowns. Jesus Christ. He said, I didn't put up 2,000 yards with 40 touchdowns. Okay, now, let's go ahead and put Manny's quarterback as well as Manny's will side linebacker on the Chiefs. And then the Chiefs have a bunch of players. I think it was like, was it anybody that I said I was going to pick up? I think it was like a defensive tackle or something, didn't you? Because you got to put somebody on here for the draft. So I'm not going to take your first, but I'm going to take a bunch of seconds. You keep your first. I'm going to need some seconds. Give me 3 seconds and a fourth and another fourth. 3/4, 3 seconds. He said, I'm already close to 99. For real. Like, it's already about to be a wrap. Let me see. 2 99 players, basically, for 3 seconds and 3/4. Manny, you now control the Chiefs' destiny. I just put a second on. That way I don't mess with your, check my stats and I'll see if I want to leave. You probably are. Everybody's spreading the ball around. It's probably not going to be what you want it to be. Your stats this year is 957 yards and 9 touchdowns. Would you still like to go to the Panthers? I'm pretty sure you're going to want to go to the Panthers because you don't have 2,000 yards and 40 touchdowns. It's up to you. It's nothing against it. If you go, this is what I can do. If you're going to go, I can send you with a package so you're not down there with a bum. Let's go see what the Panthers look like. Okay, I got you. 1 second. First off, let me get my man T-Mac back. I'm calling a punt on this one. I'm calling a punt because I didn't know that boy Cross was gonna want to go over there. So I'm calling a punt. Yeah, I'm calling a punt on this one because I know the Chargers are not gonna want to. He said, "Don't trade me." What? You mean you don't? Oh, you don't want to be traded? Okay. But if you don't want to be traded, I still got to get rid of 2 anyway. So, all right, do we move everybody around? Then what was the 2? Will is who he is. How about we go light on the lineman, right? And we trade, I want T-Mac, but I don't want to disable any positions. So how about, Lindstrom don't want to be here anyway. And we got to get rid of 2. So let's do Lindstrom, and I'll let I'll switch Quentin Nelson to right guard, and we'll do Lindstrom, and we'll do. He said I will be in the Super Bowl next season, probably 9 times out of 10. T-Mac is some. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to trade the tight end. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to trade the tight end Tyler Warren for T-Mac. And I wanted to do that because I was going to switch T-Mac to a tight end. I know a lot of people are going to ask me why, but I've been realizing to do that, to like switch people to different positions instead of like their original position. So let's see. Okay, we're close enough. And I like T-Mac enough to put a trade in to make him work. So let's do a far off second. All right. And we got T-Mac back. Now here's the part that's gonna show some stuff. T-Mac is an 88 wide receiver. Now let's see how this works. I'm not saying it's permanent. T-Mac is an 88 wide receiver, top 9%. Now let's just see if I made him, you know what, leave him at wide receiver. No, because I feel like he would get more reps at tight end. So let's put him at tight end and see what his rep would be. Like, would it go up? Would it go down? Let's just see. He's at 88, right? Like top 10 or whatever. Let's see what he would be as a tight end. As a tight end, he would be a 89. Okay. He would actually be a top 5 tight end in the NFL. He can't block, and he can't pass block, but he can actually run. I think he's better left at wide receiver. Because it's one of those, like, now if I put him at tight end, he serves at the tight end position. You know what? No. Let's leave him at the tight end position, because that way he's in a position where I know he counts towards the tight end, right? And now that's a better position for him to be in because he's going to get more reps. And then the wide receiver can stay the way it is. Now, the two I said was, I would say, out of the two, I would say you could do Will Anderson and Chris Lindstrom and maybe get like a banging, or no, you know what? I would say do Jeremy OK, and because JOK he getting a little older. This is week 17 if I'm not mistaken too. I would say do JOK. Because lineman, you can pick another lineman in the draft or something like that. Oh, you know what? I wanted to see what that Mike style linebacker. That's what I need to know. Is he going to be a superstar or a star? Because if he's going to be a star, I'm going to send him down to the practice squad. We can get him last year. Oh, he's going to be a superstar. Okay. Superstars get to play. Give me 500 yards and 2 touchdowns. Yeah, boy, Cross, I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to give you an offer, right? Let me explain something to you. Let me explain something to you. This trade deadline thing is going off after this game. So how it works is basically, if you would like to, it's not a problem. A lot of people have been moving around. It's not nothing wrong with it. If you would like to, I can set the Panthers up as a good team. Like, I can move you down there with, say, to tell you the truth, I would give you back T-Mac, because I wouldn't send you down there without T-Mac, because that was originally your wide receiver. I could send you down there with T-Mac, you, and Jalen Hurts. It's all up to you. You know, now I would take some picks and stuff like that, but I would put you in a position where you would have a top 5 quarterback. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not one of those, like, it's not, if this was the type of thing, if you went to the Cowboys, then I'd be pissed. But I got you. All right, let's do this. Because we're moving some people around, let's see how that shuffles things up. So we're going to do T-Mac. I'm going to flip T-Mac back to being a wide receiver. I'm also going to go ahead and get that boy Tyler Warren. No, there's no way I'm going to be able to get that because we're not even starting the starters. So I'll get you T-Mac, right? So this is the trade I'm going to hit you up with. Hold on, I got you. Watch this. So I'm going to help you out here. I'm going to send you, let's go to the Panthers. And he said, I don't want to play for the Panthers. They said, okay, well, who do you want to play for? If it's not your team, who do you want to play for? I'll tell you if the team's available. And then, yeah, I mean, where I would say where you can have control, I would say you need to go to a team. If you go to a team, you should go to a team where you can have control of that team. Like, if you go to a mods team, like, say you went to the Cowboys, right? Technically, yeah, there's a lot of them. The Golden State Warriors, I feel like my talents would be so much better at basketball. I mean, here's the thing about it, right? There's a lot of teams where if you go there, you can control who I trade there. So, like, let me go to the playoffs and I'll tell you who's pretty good. The Jets have come a long way. I would say the Jets are pretty good. You got Josh Allen and the Bills. LA is more the Carolina's rival, so I wouldn't say the Carolina. The Falcons are pretty good with Bijan Robinson and that quarterback they got over there. These are the teams that I think would have you in the playoffs next year. Or at least I would go to one of these teams because then you're still in the playoffs this year, and also you're on a team that playoffs, can happen. Versus like, you on this John and no, I'm playing offline, miss. All right, I got you. I hit you with the ball this game. Okay, so we gotta get rid of 2 people. So what I need to know, that boy. So what are you gonna do? You said you think the Bengals make the playoffs next year. I think so. You got some good people. I think so, Charlie. That boy. So here's my thing. How do you want to go about this? So you said you want yards. I can't. I'm not gonna guarantee you 200 yards and 4 touchdowns. Do you want to ride with the team, or do you want to join a different team? Because I can't. After this game, to make it fair, I'm going to be turning the trade deadline off. So what it means is, if you don't get traded out this year, you would have to wait till next year in the beginning of the offseason or so to be traded. And you are number 1 wide receiver over here, just to let you know, if I'm not mistaken. I will leave next season if I don't get the yards in the next game or in the playoffs. Oh, okay. Also, that's another reason why I traded not traded T-Mac. That's another reason why I switched T-Mac to tight end, because that way I can... Wait, where is he? Oh, I switched him back to wide receiver because you guys were... what you call him? You guys were talking. Okay, so he's a tight end. In my squad, I'm going to have him at tight end. And then we have to get rid of 2 people. So I think it's going to be Chris Lindstrom. I say Chris Lindstrom and Will Anderson to say, how about Chris Lindstrom and Will Anderson to the Bengals? And then what we can do is, with Will Anderson, I kind of want to hold on to him, but I feel like, oh no, you know what? We'll do Jeremy OK and Chris Lindstrom. So that way I don't lose anybody at, so we'll do Jeremy OK, and we'll do, come over here. We'll do Chris Lindstrom, and I'll send them to Charlie's team, the Bengals, so we can help them out. And then what we'll do is I'll just grab, from far off, I'll grab a second and a third from 2030. Go 2, 3, 4 from 2030. You ain't gonna miss that. That's 3 years from now. All right. You now have JOK, one of the best strong safeties. Sam side linebackers in the business, and you now have the best right guard in the business, and Chris Lindstrom. Enjoy, brother. Enjoy. Yep, enjoy. Okay, now, in my situation, I'm still pretty good. Will Campbell is pretty good, but what we're going to do, we're going to be switching Quentin Nelson to right guard. He is a very good left guard, but I want him to move to right so that way I can bring Landon Dickerson back in. I think it's kind of messed with his development a little bit, not being on the field. He's a 93 left guard. Let's see what he is as right guard. Okay, he's still good as right guard. We have Will Campbell, and we also didn't lose Will Anderson or the cornerback boy I had. We had to get rid of some linebackers, but we still have some strong linebackers, and we were able to help some of the mod teams. Okay, we're good, and what we're gonna do is now we're gonna be shutting off the trade deadline. So what that means is, Charlie, you will be. Let me see something here. Charlie said he wanted to be what, a running back? Charlie wants to be a running back and a cornerback. Yeah, there's nobody. That's what it is. There's no rookies. So the reason, so just to explain to you, Charlie, the reason why I got you waiting, and when I say next year, I don't mean like next year's Madden. What I mean is I play every game of the playoffs. So when we finish this, which I'm going to be playing manually because I'm back in the Madden basically. When we finish this season, I will create your player in the off season. So that way, before you go into next year, you're already on the team. It's going to have nothing to do with traded or drafted or nothing. I normally like to go for rookies. Right now, there's no rookies available because everybody is on teams. So when we go into free agency and there's like a bunch of rookies that's out there or whatever, or after the draft really, that's when I'm going to go in there and grab 2 rookies, reset their players, and then ship you off to the Bengals before next season starts. So that way you have a shot also. In my opinion, if you're playing rookie running back, you should have a shot at rookie of the year, offensive rookie of the year. And as far as cornerback, you should also have a shot at defensive rookie of the year. Everybody starts as a rookie. And I'm also putting you on a 7-year contract. So what that means is your players should have, first of all, you're going to be like 95. All players are at least 95 minimum. So By the time you have 295s at 7-year contracts, I highly doubt the Bengals do not sign you guys again. So, and then after you pop after a couple games, you should get all your X Factor abilities. All right, we're good, y'all. Took a little bit there. Let's come on over here to the settings. I want it on file that you guys see that I am now turning trade deadline back on. So that means that after this game, what's going to happen is the trade deadline is going to reinitiate itself. Okay, so we have weekly room prep. Let's watch weekly recap. It's been like a month. Let's see what weekly recap got. Oh wait, do I have my TV up?
Line is in sight.
My bad, y'all. I didn't know I had my TV up.
Here, and this is your weekly recap for Week 16.
We played the Jets.
Interconference matchup. And it's the visiting team's QB. It would take multiple highlight shows to show you all his touchdown passes.
Had 9 touchdowns. Broke a record. 9 touchdowns. I'm out here wrecking these boys. I was 1 yard away from 500 yards. Pissed. I could have had 10 touchdowns at 500 yards. Some old Al Bundy type crap. Crazy. We put a hurting on the Jets. Chiefs ain't going to be doing. Now it's Chiefs versus the Packers. He got to fight Luigi now. If you can somehow get me 1,000 yards in 2 games, I will never leave ever. How many yards do you have? 957? Bro, if 1,000 yards locks you in ever, you're getting 1,000 yards. You're getting 1,000 yards. You think I'm losing that boy cross over 1,000 yards? Are you serious? They're about to go on some serious street routes. Somebody call it the street. Somebody call it the target because we looking at that boy this time around. No, he said I'm talking about. I need 2,000, so 1,000 more, so 500 each game. Ooh. I don't know if I can guarantee that. But if we win a championship together and you want to be traded, I'll accept that.
As they come away with the victory. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando.
Said I want 2,000 yards. I swear, and the wild part about it was ever since we've been like playing Madden together and stuff like that. This is not the playoffs yet, right? No, this ain't the playoffs yet. Ever since we've been playing Madden together, my head of God, like Manny has always, not Manny, that boy is always like, if I don't get this, pay me $5 million, like a ransom note, bro. All right, let's see what the film room prep's about. We about to play Washington, so who do you really think they got?
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
Okay. Critical game this week. What are you seeing in the film? I noticed that they try and plan a game play away from what I think is very suspect linebacking crew. We can attack that. Okay, so have our receivers work the seam or sit in the middle of the field. We can pick them apart. Okay, so yeah, let's work the linebackers, bro. Like we're very tight knit. Or I'll get the practice lined up. Yeah, man, you've been telling me what to do. Not to say what to do, but the players should be heading into the room. Okay, I trust my coaches. We put them in a good position. We rebounded well after Nick Sirianni, so I don't know who we need to talk strategy. I think it's going to be a tight end thing, if I'm not mistaken. Attack the linebackers. We're going to want to target them in both run and passing. Okay. This doesn't happen often, Coach, but I think it's time to let the tight ends eat. 6 catches for Joe Bento. Run a pass, I can punish them all day. Just keep putting me in the game and watch me work. Yeah, because even if I do try to get that boy across like 1,000 yards, and because it's not 2 games, let me ask you this. Cross, do you care hold on. Receivers, you'll be playing over the middle, protect yourself. O-line, if you get in the second level, I better see some bodies flying. We execute the plan, and we get an easy win and on our hands. Good luck out there. Let me ask you a question. When they count these yards, season, like playoff yards count towards regular season, right? The Carolina Panthers will trade Bunto for Quentin Mitchell. Wait, what? The Carolina Panthers will trade Bonitz for Quentin Mitchell, Myles Garrett, and A.J. Brown. Jesus Christ. Oh, that's true. Playoffs don't cross over. All right, so we got 2 games, and that boy Cross, where is he at? Let's see where his stats is at, so I know what I'm facing here. I got a demand from one of my players. The number 1 created first wide receiver. Oh, okay, well, he has 1,000 yards, so you'd have to put up like 500. You would have to put up some good yards. All right. I know. College, they need to do that in the NFL where regular season, not regular season. What's the name of it? Playoffs count over to the regular season. Okay, let's go to the play sheets. I have been sorely neglecting play sheets. I think the offensive coordinator, he really needs some play sheets. Let's go with run and shoot play sheet. Let's upgrade that to level. Let's go ahead and get let's go get shotgun 2 back. And yeah, we're good there. And our offensive coordinator is now up to 39. We're good. We'll hold the 10. Okay, let's go put the hurting on in Washington. The trade deadline is off. There is no one I can really think of right now that I want to trade. The roster looks very good. Let's upgrade some players. I'm glad that I kept, and I need all the touchdowns. No touchdowns will go to that boy. Now you're getting a little demanding, bro. You can't say that no touchdowns go to anybody else. They're gonna eventually double you. You can't say that nobody else gets a pass, bro. I ain't saying nobody else gets a touchdown. I can't say that I'm not going to throw all touchdowns to you, but they are eventually going to notice that I'm throwing you all the passes. Don't worry, I got you. 2,000 yards, I got you. There's a way to try and at most make this happen. He said Calvin Johnson treatment. Bruh, that's that Megatron where like nobody else gets the ball. Let's see. All right, cool. Let's get out here and see what we can do. So, we got to set the rosters because we changed a lot of people. Okay, wide receiver. Okay, that boy's in there. Wide receivers are pretty good. Tight end. T Mac is a new backup tight end. Left tackle looking good. I'm literally the GOAT. Yeah, he literally has too. That boy been around since the beginning. Landy Dickerson's in the left guard, and then we got Quentin Nelson and the boys over there. Okay, that's good. And then left edge. Left edge is Novocaine Bell hurt or something? Then why? Oh wait, I know what it is. He's probably in it right. Yep, figured as much. Let's do Abdul Carter over here. Or let's do give me Nolan Smith over here. And then give me Abdul Carter behind him. And then in the left edge room, give me Novocaine Bell as the starter with Will Anderson behind him. And then for the left edge room, give me Jordan Davis off the left. And then give me where's my run stopping lineman? Connor Monroe off the right. Or no, you know what? Give me another defensive tackle. Give me Martinez off the right. And then off the defensive tackle room, Jalen Carter. Oh, he's hurt? Okay. This is the perfect. Jordan Davis is playing in the 98. Let's go, bro. Big Jordan, you coming in next to me. Dexter Lawrence, you next up. And Martinez is below him. And then for the defensive tackle room, we're going to also bring Will Anderson in at that position. Sam linebacker, I know we have a second Sam. That's going to be Connor. We're going to bring him over here. And then Mike linebacker, we're going to go Mike's. Crawford, bring him back in. And then Wills, we have 3 Wills unless somebody's hurt, which they aren't. Okay, and then cornerbacks, everybody should be in. Thomas is the one out. And then, yep, everything's good. He's down there somewhere. Long snapper, I also made Jeremiah Trotter the long snapper, so I don't have to worry about him not being able to be on the field. Kick returner is Jai Plays and Saquon Barkley. Punt returner is Jai Plays and Saquon Barkley. Third down running back is CJ with Ryan Cross behind him. Gadget is CJ with Saquon Barkley. Power halfback is Ryan Cross. And slot wide receiver is Dolphins for life with Jai Plays behind him and A.J. Brown behind him. Rush left edge is going to be the boys. Give me Will Anderson off the side. Give me Connor Monroe off that side. Rush right edge is going to be Nolan Smith and Abdul Carter. And then give me Zach Vaughn off the side. Rush defensive tackles is going to be myself, Dexter Lawrence, and I want to see what Ramirez has on the rush. How fast is he? Jordan Davis is faster. Wait, is Jordan Davis faster? No, Jordan Davis is actually a little slower. He's a little bit worse on the rush. So, after this game, I'll show you that boy. I can show you because I haven't started the game. 1 second. Nose tackle is going to be me, and let's do Jordan Davis and Dexter Lawrence. Sub linebacker is going to be all the boys, and slot cornerback is going to be all the boys. Okay, cool. Lineup is straight. Let's check that boy's player here. And that's what your wide receiver looks like. Also, you need to think about getting down with these defenses, bruh. I could use some help at, where could I use some help at? I could use some help at, on defense? You can always use another defensive tackle and lineman. He said it was always 17. What's your number? Your number? If you want me to hunt down 17, I can hunt down 17 for you. I'm just trying to understand. You mean your number? Oh. Well, let's see who got 17. If somebody got 17, you might just not have got assigned 17. Let's see. Yeah, I think they just didn't assign you 17. Because I don't see anybody with 17 right now, from what I can tell. I mean, I'm moving a little quick. Yeah, let me just see if I can just straight up give you 17, because it looks like nobody's even 17, to be honest. Oh, my tablet's going to die because I didn't charge it. Yeah, nobody was wearing it. I don't know why you weren't 17. I guess they just, I never traded you or nothing. I don't think I set the number when I first put you in there. All right. It is time. It's time. Let's go now. Remember, we're the champs.
Let's go, champ.
Hold on now. We got the sound effect board down. We ain't used it in a while. Tell them again.
Let's go, champ. Let's go, champ.
Okay. Let's go on out there. You know the one thing I will say that they need to improve? I know a lot of people are not probably going to expect it because they figure. And then also, just to get this on record so we can see that the Commanders are almost a 90 team after only 2 years in the NFL. So let's not sit up here and act, Jaden Daniels is the X Factor quarterback, which we all know he's not. But let's not sit up here and act like, it's just, I'm just smacking everybody around, because I know we'll get into this game and I'll get to slapping these dudes up and it'll be, oh my God, you're unstoppable. You're Colossus, All right. So now, what is y'all color rush jerseys, bro? That's always what I ask. What is your color rush? Why is it not labeled color rush? All right, your alternate is black, and I guess you don't have a color rush label. Okay, so your alternate is black. Let me see. I should have just went left. Current away option. Oh, they have away options. How about y'all go in y'all black jerseys? And I have not played in them in a while, so let's bust the creamsicles out. Yeah. And then for playing ability-wise, of course, I'm feeling multiple defense, and I'm feeling run balanced. If you are wondering who they have in X Factor and Superstar room, in the X Factor room, they have Terry Scary McLaurin. They have Jaden Daniels. And they also have in the Superstar room, they have Laramie Tunsil, as well as Dayron Payne, as well as Marshawn Lattimore, and also Justin Simmons. So we're going to get out here and see what it's hitting for. Turn this volume up on my headphones, too. I turned it down 1 second. On the island of Oahu. Honolulu, Hawaii. Ding.
As are the Washington Commanders taking on the Thunderbirds of Honolulu. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys just 2 wins over their last 6 games. His counterpart on the other side, the head coach of the home team.
You know what I don't appreciate? They had no long hair in the coaching like that. all the people with long hair were like gray-haired people. So I think that I'm gonna write that. That's what I was wanting to say too. One thing I need to change with Madden, the interests need to be there, you know. But one thing I would say with the Thunderbirds, what I like, they got a bird in the background. You probably didn't hear it, but it makes sounds. It goes. I can't make the sound, but it's like a bird call. All right, Charlie, you have a good rest of your night, man. Stay blessed, stay safe. Thank you for being a part of the stream, and I can't wait to see you in the next one, man. I got the note, and I will make your player if we win and you're not around. Let's go cover 3 cloud.
Unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the one interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown.
And his team wasn't real thrilled about that.
Get him, Dex. That's right. You talking about Dex? Monster play after bat. Let's go. Oh, I know the Ravens. The Ravens are actually able to be traded with now. I completely forgot about that. Because Manny doesn't play for the Ravens anymore. I don't know. I might look over there before the trade deadline's over. Because the trade... Oh, crap. The trade deadline technically isn't over until all the games are played. And I think I'm an afternoon game. So I think it may still be open. All right. That was a missed pitch right there. No! Good defense. Good defense. It's talking about Stingley. That's what I brought you here for. Stingley. I'm going to start calling him the Stinger. Yeah, I've had him for years. When I used to play with the Texans, I used to like keep him around and like work him up before when he was still hitting. The Stinger. Crap. All right now. 4,500 yards this year. I might get 5,000 yards. Hit me with the halfback dive. Start them off on the runs. Oh wait, we have a runner. Hold on now. We got a runner. Go with it. All right. It's cool. That's just a starter. Come on now, let's go. It's just a starter. We just getting started. All right, and they went double down on cross right from the rip. I see you. There you go. Get the first. Okay. All right. No huddle. Catch him off guard. That was a short run. No huddle. Good catch, Dolphins. No huddle. Come on now. Give me the dagger. Hit me with the dagger. Where's cross at? Okay, that'll work. Gonna make it work. Come on with it. Going with it. Ah! Oh my God, he dropped it. Give me the slants. Don't give me the slants. Give me life up. Give me A up. Going with it. Great catch. No huddle. PA counter wiggle. Where's cross at? Deep side high. Going with it. Oh, if he would have went up on him. Oh. Yo, if he would have went up on him, that would have been incredible. I thought he was going to go up over top of him. T. Welcome to the stream. Shout out to my moderator T. Be sure to go on to his channel, sub, upgrade content creator as well. How's your day going, T? Yo, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, T. Let's go with Flood. That boy Cross is demanding 1,000 yards before the season's over. He wants to be traded. Go. Oh, that's pass interference, Rock. What are we doing? I ain't worried about taking a route, bro. We gonna take a route. We gonna go with the double sluggo. That's the reason 1K is nothing. If you can't reach that, you're buns. No, he has 957 yards. He's gonna get the 1,000. He wants 2,000. He said he wants 2,000 before the year is out, or he wants to be traded. Ah. Damn. Turnover on downs. That's a turnover on downs. Oh, I remember that last man that he did that. Well, I mean, it's a legitimate. That was it's doable. It's just not. I mean, I'm gonna leave the trade deadline on, and then the thing about it is, if he doesn't get his yards, I'm sending him to Carolina with Jalen Hurts because I want him to do. I want him to do good. He's I'm the best receiver of all time. I'm easily getting this. If he does go, I'm sending them with Jalen Hurts as well as what'd you call it? Jalen Hurts as well as I'll probably send T-Mac back with him, so he has a good wide receiver. They may not let him get it because when you put somebody at number 1 wide receiver, typically what happens is they double down. With Jalen Hurts, I don't think he wanted to go to the Panthers anymore. He's a halfback, so I mean halfback. He's a wide receiver. What the hell? Bryce Young ain't down there? It's like some regular, like 40-year-old Anthony Richardson, bro. I would seriously. Oh my God, I should have took that field goal. It's like a regular. It's like a regular Anthony Richardson down there, bro. Like I would want Jalen Hurts. Jalen and us done won like 3 or 4 championships together, but you know it's dependent. With a mod team, would I send him down there for a mod team? Of course. I knew Daniels was going to run. I knew he was going to run. And all I want to say is, like, I feel like Daniel Jones, he said, give me Bryce. I can get you Bryce. He said, I'd rather have Jamarcus Russell. We ain't doing this today, T. I can get you Bryce, that boy. Nah. Oh, my God. I'll take that. Get off me. Yeah. That's a big time hit. That's a monster hit.
Taking care of it. How about the effort of the defensive players, knowing that guys are going to, and if they're good, anticipate the contact coming and try and cover up the football, and they still find ways to knock it free.
Give me the flank, Digger. Looking at you, Vel. Get this first. Move us downfield. Good run. No huddle. Good run. We working them. No huddle. Now give me something with cross the middle. Let me see what we got. He working at the side, right? Give me the slants. Oh, that's cross right there on the cutter. Give me cross on the cutter. Give me him up. Going with it.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And a throw right sideline.
Good catch. No huddle.
It's another first down.
Give me PA glance. He said, no, I'm joking. Let Jalen Hurts free. Free Hurts? How you swinging the free Hurts mission? Bim, 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 bim. Bim, 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 bim.
Second quarter now, it's our home team with possession. As they've got it.
All right,
First and 10.
him and PA cross. Okay, so it's gonna be Vel on the cutter or Life up the come.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
All right, we gotta take that score. This is what I'm talking about, Vel. We gotta take that score. That's a good play. Had to take the open play, Cross. You can't run out of bounds, man. I'm trying to win here. I got you on the next play. I got you. How many yards you got anyway? Let's see. So if he goes, it'll be Jalen Hurts. I give him Jalen Hurts. Who else will be a good setup? I could also do Dorsal, who's a 94 right tackle. So that way you have a good right tackle so you don't get demolished all the time. Yeah, by the time I'm giving you like 390 players, bro, that's a lot. So I'll probably take some picks and a player or two. But yep. Oh, Bryce. That's what it is. Bryce. Yeah, Bryce. I don't know where the hell Bryce is. I know I can get him before the trade deadline's over. So I'll cut the trade deadline back on for 2 more weeks, and then we'll see where we stand at the end of the week. Because I also realized myself, I also realized that the Ravens are available to trade now because Manny. Oh, I forgot to tell you too. We had a trade amongst the mods. Manny is now the headliner for the Chiefs. He made a trade because the trade deadline had to come back on because I had to move some things around. And what happened was he decided he wanted to bounce and go to the Chiefs. So now he's the starting quarterback for the Chiefs, and Patrick Mahomes played for the Ravens in the playoffs. Like, the Ravens are the #1 team this year, and Manny switched from the Chiefs to the Ravens, and then Patrick Mahomes switched from the Chiefs to the Ravens. And it happened because they tried to trade him. I think I put up, like, I didn't ask for him, but I put up Chris Lindstrom and Quentin Nelson, and I tried to see who I would get offered a trade for, and they offered me his linebacker. And he was like, "Oh, hell no, I'm out of here," which is true. If they, if I did that, I'd be out too. I think he might still be in here, or he had to bounce. I'm not sure. Oh, and then I have successful news for all of y'all. I have joined Discord. That's right. SR51 Media is on Discord. Anybody that is on Discord and that is a moderator that wants to join up as friends until I finish the server, be sure to hit me with your name. So that way, I can go ahead and add you on Discord. That way, after the fact, I can just invite you to the server instead of having to wait for you to come into the game. No, it is not ready today, and no, it will not be ready tomorrow. At anything, I would say at bare minimum, I'm shooting for Monday. My tablet is probably going to go down, but that's okay because I don't need it to. I want to keep everything connected to the computer because I don't want it to start glitching or something like that.
That's taken on the 25. 43 yards on the punt. Return of 4. And it will be first and 10 as they take over. The Thunderbirds offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's been a nightmare for defenses to try and contain all year long. NFL leader in rushing yards at the QB position here late in the season.
Let's go PA cross shot.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
Safety ain't high. Safety's down on B.
Look at this game, Charles, on paper. They've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned
no huddle.
Coaches, they were having no opponent.
Yeah, I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that.
Give me the slants.
I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
Eagle cross, eagle cross. Good catch, good catch. No huddle, no huddle, no huddle, no huddle. Don't celebrate, bro. Let's go. Let's go. Get back on the line. Hey, Cross, get back on the line. What are we doing? Hit me with the curl flat. I don't normally run plays like this, but let's. Oh, you know what? Bring him across the middle. Bring him across the middle. Yeah. Let's see what we got. Going for it. Oh, crap. That's what I'm talking about. I dropped it. Oh, my God, he dropped it.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense up to the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
Oh, he dropped it. Oh, my God. Let's go inside cross. We still in there. We still in this. We still in this. I think it's going to be too short. Box it off. Going for it.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
There you go. So I'm talking about. Go and get it. That's right. Go and get it. Go and get it.
Week after week, Charles, when we see this offense operate.
Not with the cameraman dude standing there in the way of the picture. Like, bro, you straight ruin that picture, bro. You straight ruin that picture, bro. Right there in the corner.
And here, it only takes a few snaps before they're in the end zone. That's how they demoralize teams. That's how they put them on notice.
And now before
Oh, are you serious? We booth reviewing this? Are you serious right now? We pulling the booth review? That's what we doing? Was he in? He was in. That boy Cross is that good. He was in. Best believe, I know he was in. He was in.
Getting down in bounds. That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
So they called it a touchdown originally. This will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 14-0. Thunderbirds.
14-0,
Just
okay.
a 4-play drive that time. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he brings us
Good hit,
up
good hit.
past the 20 to the 24. The Washington offense set to take over. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too
Give me
early?
cover through the sky.
Worried, you're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can
Good hit,
work?
good hit.
Get back to basics.
Give me the ball back. Give me the ball back a lot. Keep using auto flip. Give me the ball back. Bring the rush up the right side. Daniels is good, but he ain't that good. Bring the rush. Bring the heat, gentlemen.
Points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Daniels looking to throw.
He got the ball out.
And down he goes, but he
Crap.
takes it out.
Cover for a quarter. Bring the heat. Bring everybody. He lining up under center. Bring everybody. Ah.
Motion here. 2 minutes to
Crap.
play first half. It's 14-0.
Cover two inward.
Working out of the gun, Daniels.
Good hit. So I'm talking about Quinn Young. 2nd and 16. Go to defense.
Here's Daniels.
The defense. Cover 4 pounds.
Trying to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. To throw is Daniels. Slings this deep from McLaurin.
Oh!
Inside the 20.
Oh! 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 Oh!
Terry McLaurin. 66 yards. Commanders are back within a score.
Oh! Derek. That was ugly, Derek. That was ugly. But that was my fault. I had the safety over the top, but that's Scary Terry McLaurin. That's why they call him Scary Terry McLaurin. That was a good play, bro. That was a good play. I could see the way the ball was sailing. I was like, yeah, this joint about to land right in his hand because he had a step on him. There was no safety over top, and the ball was sailing. I was like, yeah, if he catch this, it's gone. That's more my fault for not putting the safety over top. I had the safety over top. I just don't. Matter of fact, I should have looked at the play too to see what broke down. If I had took that field goal, I would have been up by more points. Good run, Jai. Good run.
Very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he comes into these final couple of games as the NFL.
Let's try what I mean. Like I've developed this play with that boy Cross. I like to call it over the top rope. Going with it.
They're starting to put some space here. The first quarter, they didn't look so hot.
Oh, I got hit. No huddle. No huddle. Don't run that play. They're gonna see it coming.
Kind of cantering around a little bit, right? Trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
Dang. Hold on, I need to see something. What's going on with this line right now? Am I stepping back too much? Or y'all just not holding y'all spot? What's good right now? Let me see. Okay. He was just unguarded. It was one of those like I fell back too far and he spun off the guard. He got around Jordan Mailata.
He was hit just as he let that go.
Let's go with Texas.
And now it's third down. Right where this set of downs
I see you, Cross.
They need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On third down, he'll drop to throw. And it is caught.
No huddle. Go back to Cross. Go back to Cross. Come on.
This first half, you see the numbers up over 200 passing yards already.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Give me the PA counter strong.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's first and 10.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Come on, Cross. I'm going to need you to hold on to these, brother. I'm putting them right there. I heard making demands. I'm putting them right there. Hit me with the curl combo.
Second and 10.
Switch it up.
Cup 19. Ready.
Again, he'll drop.
That's right.
A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half.
There you go. 2 touchdowns already, Cross.
6 to their lead. In the second quarter and already his second touchdown.
I think, you know what? I think I broke the all-time touchdown receiving record with your wide receiver. Like, you may actually hold that record. I know you're looking for yards, but I did hook you up this year. I think you have, like, the number one. I got to look it up, but I think you have the number one all-time receptions for a touchdown in a game. I think I threw you, like, I don't know. I got to look something up. It was either, like, a rookie game or something like that. It was in last year's Madden. I had 900 yards with 10 touchdowns in a game. We beat them by 100. I haven't had a game like that where I've beaten somebody by 100. I'm going to need a game like that. I need another cord up here, too. I need to buy. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go buy like a... Oh, I believe you. I'm going to go and get me like a charger, like a general charger. So that way I can start charging my tablet at the same time. I only got the one cord. Because I think I lost my original one and then revoked the other one.
What a nice game he's having so far. They've got to keep finding ways to get him the football. Don't get away from that. Figure out where things are going wrong.
Let's stop. Shadow greatness when you see it.
The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on second and 12.
Ah!
Now Daniels.
Let's stop. Okay. Even though he has 2 timeouts out there, he sees the rush pretty good. So let's do this. Let's go with cover 9. That way we have linebackers out there instead of in case he tries to go with the run. But we have cornerbacks out there in case he tries to go to the air. Got him! Yeah, boy! Yeah, boy! What you know?
It's going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Go up the middle. I tell you one thing, there's 2 games that I'm definitely buying this year. 3 games that I'm definitely buying this year if I don't buy anything else. Lord willing. Let me say, Lord willing. That is Madden 2027, EA Sports 2027 or whatever year they're in. See, that boy Cross got 1,040 yards. We can do this. 11 touchdowns. GTA 6, Madden, and Fable. Those are my 3 that I'm really looking to get down with this year. Okay, now they got safeties high, so they didn't get far. Yeah, I'm just taking it downfield. I'm just taking it downfield to see if we can get us in field goal range. Isn't this the last Madden by EA? Isn't this the latest Madden by EA or no? Yeah, 26 is the latest one. I meant 27. Like when we get into August of this year, I want to get that Madden day one, and I want to get college football. I want to buy that packet where you get both of them day one, and then I want to get Fable because I love what I'm seeing from that game, and I love fantasy games, and I also want to get GTA. Go.
They'll set up a throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
No huddle, no huddle, no huddle, no huddle. We're going to hit cross, get us downfield.
16 yards, a first down. And they're going to speed things up here.
4 verts.
Back to throw now on first down. He'll rifle this one deep right.
Cross! Ah!
And it's knocked away and
Ah! It was on him. It was on him.
Playing deep.
They were playing deep.
It's a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there. And it winds up incomplete.
Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside.
All right, now what do we got? EA makes Madden and gets paid for most profit, but they don't own the game. Yeah, it's one of those like back in the day there was this company called 2K that did football games, and hold on, we might be able to get cross on the runner. I got 9 seconds cross. 9 seconds. Come on, cross, come on, cross, come on, cross, come on, cross, come on, cross. Ah, come on, cross, come on, cross.
They go play action here on first down.
Oh my God. That's cool. Sorry, it was a nice shot. 2K still exists, that's all. No, I mean that was like a joke. I mean like hold on one second. There you go. Boom.
And this one is
Yeah, what happened was a lot of people don't know. It doesn't seem like it happened that way, but they used to go at each other. Like every year, NBA Live would come out and 2K would come out, and then Madden would come out and NFL football would come out. And on Discord after this game. Yeah, I'll add you. Don't put your name in the what's the name, because I don't want everybody to be in your stuff. But somehow or another, like shoot me your name so I can add you on Discord. Yeah, so it was like this. Oh crap, he's gonna get that. Good stop, MFW. That's what I'm talking about. A kicker that can tackle. Yeah, so what I was saying was they used to do that where NBA Live used to come out. Hold on, let me let y'all see that.
Thanks much. Welcome in everyone to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a
Marcus, this is the year 2027.
In the second half, let's go back out to the commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much.
Who gets it back? Oh, I get it back? Great. Yeah, what I was saying was there's a lot of stuff that went on. Like that's why I kind of like took a step back for a little bit. Well, I had a lot going on, and I also took a step back from football because I knew there was a lot of like what people like. Shout out to a lot of Philadelphia content creators that are like content creators. Let's see here. We're going back to that boy cross. We're going to come right out the bat. We're going to shoot at him right from the bat. We're going to see how they line up. They put an X factor on you. Okay, they got a regular ball on you. Okay, he playing tight. Going with it. Great catch. No huddle. Let's go. Come on. Get up, get up, get up, get up. Everybody get downfield. Get downfield. 54 yards. Get downfield. No huddle. Give me PA Connor wiggle. Where's cross? Give me cross on a cutter. You're not going to see it coming. Let's go. Come on. No huddle. No huddle. Come on. Let's see. Go with the Trying to see what I think they would fall for. We definitely got to get some more offensive plays too before the offseason, before the playoffs. Let's go with the bench. Did they not learn last Madden? They do not know what it's hit. Up, they doubling down. I knew they were going to double down eventually. All right, but I got something for that. Fake the run. Throw the pass. Yeah. Don't get that across. 12th touchdown this year.
Thunderbirds come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter.
Double team it all. Let's go. Oh, and tell me why I'm so pissed that I gotta find that I'm Black, y'all, from the movie. I saw it on Black History Month. I didn't record it. Oh, you know you're elite. Left side, strong side. All right, you should be up to like 1,100 or 12. I want to get it to at least like, hopefully like 1,500, 1,600, where it only got to be like 200 or 300 type of, you know. I'm gonna put a hit on him. Pow! Hit.
First possession of the second half now for Washington.
So cover 2.
Looking to put a drive together.
Switch it up. He's looking to the air.
To the air goes Daniels. A dump off for Mason.
Good hit. He said I'm starting to roll the glory. What position you gonna play? Quarterback? Don't ever put an MVP wavy again.
First catch at a first down. Operating from the gun. Daniels. That's going to be Carly Samuel.
Give him heat over Storm Brave. Change it up. He's clearly going to the air. Get down, boy.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
We'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Come on. Hey.
Back to throw. Daniels.
Stop. That's what I'm talking about. That's the heat I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Novocaine Bell. That's the heat I'm talking about.
And it's a loss of 2 on the sack.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations.
3 double buzz. We called cover 4 a couple times. He's probably set up to throw against cover 4.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Quick slant to Brown. And to the 49-yard line, but no
Good stop, Wavy.
obviously he is well.
They're saying that I was washed, but look at me now.
Good for 6 yards.
They're saying I couldn't even get 1,000 yards, but look at what they're saying now.
So much about this game.
Hell, you about on your way to 15. I'm trying to get you to at least 15, 16 so this is over. This is only the third quarter, too. That's why I'm looking for the big plays, 50, 60, 30 here.
Sanchez on the punt here as he
I would have liked to have more time, but we're going to do what we can do. Try to get these numbers up as high as we can.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated.
Give me
after
X
giving
follow.
up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated.
Give me a
They
cutter,
have a game plan
just in
for
case he
this
doesn't go
drive,
along with
and
us.
they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Make him look down to run a little bit. Make Pierre kind of wiggle. Don't give me a straight line. Use that pressure. Should have had that bent up.
It's going to wind up incomplete.
He's He's had a very nice day throwing the football, and I think on this play, he's just trying to
slot
buy some
post.
time so he can make another big throw downfield. Unfortunately, couldn't connect on that one.
Michael, brother, how we doing this? Emertive, what's going on with you, man? Welcome back, welcome back. I'm doing well, doing well. A little bit of tooth pain, but I'm okay so far.
Try again with the arm here on second down. He's going to rifle one deep.
That's what I'm talking about, Cross. Let's go, put another one up there.
52 yards. And the Thunderbirds have opened the lead up to 30. Now he's tough to contain as it is, but in man coverage with a pretty deep pass downfield, really
Let's go.
tough to contain.
And it's so difficult because every play you've got to consider he might try and run past you. So your goal as a defensive back is to give him plenty of cushion, meaning lots of space between you and him. If he wants to catch the short stuff, come up and secure the tackle, hit him a bunch during the game, and try and keep him in front. If you turn
Up there wasting all that time keeping the ball. You watched the Super Bowl? I watched it. They're nice to hear besides that tooth pain. Yeah, it's one of those, it's not like like thank the Lord, it's not like I can't talk or anything like that. It's so sensitive and chewing. But it's one of those like, you know how you get a chip in a tooth and you don't really have to deal with it right now, but it irritates you. Oh, we'll take that. We'll take that. All right, T, have a great rest of your night, man. Stay blessed, stay safe. Thank you for attending the stream, man. I greatly appreciate it. You know how like you it's just irritable? That's where we are with it. It's a little irritating. Thank God it's not like I can't move around or anything. And plus it's cold.
Special teams, that can be the difference between winning and losing. And how about the big play created here?
Go with it, Cross. Good catch. Let's go. Get up. Get up.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up.
Give me PA zone sale. We're looking at Cross. Where's Cross at? Ah, he's too far over. Give me something else. Give me this. Pull the defense to the right.
Buffalo 18. 19 tight. 19 tight.
He'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep.
Let's go, Cross. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Dejection. He said, I hope we get back there. I'm going to be honest, Blam. I feel like on some real number 17 balling, what's his stats looking like? So that's my moderator. A lot of people that's in here is mods, and a good amount of people is mods and community members. So, if you wanted to play or add it into the team, all you need to do is follow us on TikTok, follow us on YouTube, and then let me know what 2 positions you want and what team you want to be on. But yeah, he's been my mod since day one. Hey, I'm so sorry I haven't been in. I think, to be honest, I can't deal. Wait now. MFW said, hey, sir, I'm so sorry I haven't been in. I think I'll be honest, I can't deal with my mental health right now. Look, if you need to take time off to get your mental health together, I understand that. What I would recommend, if you don't have it, is possibly talking to someone as far as therapy. Don't allow yourself to be in a hole. If you don't feel comfortable talking to a therapist, talk to a family member or a friend, somebody you can trust that'll be there for you. Don't just stay in a cage by yourself, and also don't go down the rabbit hole. When you're able and you got time, feel free to come in and be a mod. Until then, just lurk if you want to. Chill in the background. As you can see, your player is still on the team and doing great. Because of this, I think I would like to take time and everything. I'll keep you updated. Not a problem, man. Take the time you need. Matter of fact, I'll take a picture so I can remember that you told me. Not a problem. Take the time that you need to get your mentals together. I have no problem with that. Return when you can, man. Do what you got to do. Mentals first. Do what you got to do.
I'm okay with it.
I just wanted to apologize. I haven't been doing my mod duties. No, that's not. Mental health is first, man. You got to understand. You can't. Hold on one second. You can't be a mod if your mentals aren't together. And mental health is crucially important, especially at your age and at any age, really. So I take that seriously, man. Do what you gotta do, get yourself together, and then, you know, once you feel better, feel free to return, man. I'll be waiting here for you. Your player ain't going nowhere. You still out there catching balls. I really appreciate you, sir. I'll keep you updated. I'll stop in once in a while. Not a problem, man. You can look at the just to let you know as well, the streams are now available on YouTube. And check the YouTube because I will be creating I have a Discord going. So that way you can have people to talk to as well. So when the Discord's finished, just watch the YouTube video, and if you got to, message me on TikTok or your Discord name, and I'll invite you to the Discord channel as well. Boom. But like I said, man, you get those mentals together. MFW, take the time, talk to a therapist, talk to a family, talk to a friend, talk to a preacher, talk to whoever you got to talk to, but talk to somebody, you know. Of course, I'll let you know when I'm feeling better, and I'll watch those, and I'll check out Discord. All right, MFW, you have a rest of your day, man. Stay blessed, stay safe. Stay straight out there, man. Seriously, get your mentals together and back away from anybody that ain't good for your mentals, no matter who it is, family or friend. Do what you got to do. Oh, hell. All right, cool. Cover 2 hard flat. Not a problem, MFW. Always here for the 51 Dynasties, man. You're an original. You're an original mod, man. I want you to have good health as well, man. I ain't worried about you being in the streams. I'm worried about you having good health. You'll be back. You're on the injury reserve right now. You'll be back. Come on, bro. Get up so I can get the ball back and get it to that boy Cross. Got a contract I'm trying to fulfill.
Keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. We keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Good stop. I say bring the heat on him because he's not going to go. He's going to go like right there to get the ball. Might be able to get an interception or something. Cover 4 quarters.
Back to throw. Daniels. There's a short one to the tight end Johnson. This will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Cover 3 Buzz. He's coming across the line. Cover 4 quarters.
Down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
He loves cover 4 quarters. Change it up. Bring the heat.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he's got his man on stride, complete. And somewhat of a measure.
I wanted the ball back, so whether you get a little, you get you a little touchdown.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
Leading you by 31 points, bro. Come on, give me the ball back. So I can give it to my man Cross. I don't know how many yards he got, but we're going to feed him all game.
So after the field goal, Riley back out as he'll send this one away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time.
Oh, we got a runner.
On play action, they'll throw. He's going to rifle one deep.
Go with it, Cross. Run him out. Oh, let's go. Let's go. No huddle.
66 yards.
At the 9-yard line.
So it's our
That's what I'm
home
talking
team
about.
here in possession of the football as we come back. They've got it 1st and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided.
PA counter wiggle.
Go.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw.
That's right, Cross. Put it one over there.
Continues. It's over a touchdown. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he delivers a touchdown pass on 1st and goal.
And you mentioned the big play that got him.
That boy Cross breaks a record. Most receiving touchdowns in a game by a wide receiver in NFL history.
Have a short memory on
Let's
defense.
go.
Play against you.
He not even in here to see it. Let me find out he left. Oh, my God. The one thing he needs to see is in the chat. He'll see it. That's what I'm talking about. See what I'm talking about? I knew I was going to break that record. So, but yardage, you got the most receiving touchdowns in the NFL game in all NFL history, bro. In all history. In all history.
Now this one was over a while ago.
I don't even know how many yards I'm going to throw your way, but we're going to keep throwing. We're going to keep throwing. I'm going to get you as close to 2,000 as I can. If this is our final season, you're going out with a bang. I think I can maybe get you to 2,000. You got to have at least like 300 yards in this game. Because you was at 1,000 by like the second quarter. And I know I done threw you at least like 100 more. These balls going to take forever to get me the ball back. They about to sit up here. Watch. Should let them score.
They'll start with a run by Mason. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be
See something like that. That is definitely good.
And they'll try to run the option here. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go.
Don't let them run the time down. Don't let them run the time down.
The defense going to use the first of their timeouts. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Off the play fake, Daniels. There's a short
Timeout. They can give us the ball back in 1:30. Ooh, we might be able to put another one on them, Cross.
defense. As they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is brought in at the 21. They'll call it a punt of 44 yards. The return was for 7.
I got 5,818 yards, 71 touchdowns.
By their quarterback. And he has been masterful so far in leading this offense. He's kept the mistakes to a minimum. He's been on.
Let's see how they line it up.
passes, and
They are
he's
still lining
one
up.
step ahead of this
go.
defense all game long.
Okay, send Bell on a runner so that way maybe it takes the safety away. Go!
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
Ah!
And that is incomplete.
It was on that one. We ran that play a couple times. They was on it. They was on it.
Downfield, even if you don't get the catch, maybe you get a defensive penalty and pick up the yardage that way.
Here we go. Deputy Lions. Ready, right?
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Didn't feel comfortable throwing it. They had a safety underneath.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that.
Slants.
Instead. First down, 18-yard gain.
At the 47-yard line.
Let's go. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
Back to throw here.
Oh,
And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Well, big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That pass and incompletion.
Sock Cross. 5-star wide receiver. That boy Cross will continue his high school career with 5 games left.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion.
That's what I'm talking. We are center?
But they're not going to turn them down. They can continue to run what they have in their
Great run, Cross.
They still want to run it if they
Oh, wide receiver. 5-star wide receiver. I thought it said center. I don't know why I thought it said center.
First down. 1st and 10 at the
Okay, let's see if he travels with you. Yeah, he's spying you now.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw.
Oh,
Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's a
did Cross just get hurt?
situation as a quarterback can do.
Oh.
He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance
Oh,
connecting
that was
with
coach's
yardage.
that was
Just
coach's
unable to on that
suggestions.
throw.
Yo, hold up.
2nd and 10.
Just call like a regular play real quick. Don't tell me Cross is hurt.
He'll look to throw.
3rd and 10. Why was Cross not out there? Okay, there he is. Must have been tired. Give me PA zone.
I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach. And maybe
Well, he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home.
A loss of 10 yards brings up 4th down.
He'll drop to throw.
Oh!
It's intercepted.
All right. There was no way he would have stopped this. It's cool. 1 interception and like 47 touchdowns, or like 7 touchdowns. I'm not really worried about that. I was just trying to get it downfield. I'm kind of disappointed that. I really feel like, too, as much as I kept some of them linebackers, I think we're kind of suffering a little bit. I'm noticing a little bit of.
Gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. So plenty of smiles for the folks here as they head for the exits. It's a victory
All right.
for their hometown guys.
Man, that was
To be frank,
a
Charles,
great
not
game.
Too many people surprised at how this one turned out.
I didn't think we just broke the all-time receiving record for that boy Cross. Not even just for that boy Cross, like the most all-time receiving record for touchdowns in a game. Like he literally has the most touchdowns in a game. Like my man was being double guarded, triple guarded. Nothing they could do about it. And we were playing to try to get yards. If we were just normally playing like just putting it out there to everybody, we probably would have smoked these dudes like 100. It's because I was only going one way, but if I had like everybody, like tight ends and all that. Yo. Adam, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, man. How you been? I'm back. Sorry, I've been so busy at work. Not a problem, Adam. Everybody's on them bread lines, man. I've been busy myself too. No problem. All right, I was able to put up 7 touchdowns, 514 yards. Okay, let's see what that boy Cross has. That boy Cross was able to pick up, in this game alone, 324 yards and 6 touchdowns. Now, like he said, he wants 2,000 yards. He already has the 10 touchdowns. He wants 2,000 yards. If you don't get the 2,000 yards, I came back to belt your ass. That is true. Yes, you did. We're in the middle right now. That boy Cross wants, he said he wanted 2,000 yards and he wants to be traded. So I'm leaving the trade deadline on, and we have one game. This is the final game. Well, I'm going to step out back of my house real quick because I got to go help my wife with something. And then I am going to leave trade deadline on. And we are still playing. I'm not shutting down the stream. Basically, I'm going to turn trade deadline off, and then let's go check how the Brownings doing. Let's see. Did y'all work things out? I don't know. That's true. Let's go see how they're doing, Adam. Okay, so the Browns are currently better than before. They're 7-8. If you remember when they first took over, they were down by like 5 games. The playoffs are a little already set. You kind of came to the Browns halfway. But one thing I could say to you, Adam, is, but while I go step out back real quick, the trade window is back on, and the Ravens are now available to trade. So I might also be willing to give you back Mason Graham for Nakobe Dean. So stick around for a little bit. I'm just going to step off a little bit, and I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, y'all.